Hello everyone, welcome on into the stream. It's Tuesday. That means it is Wurm Roulette day. And hello Ayla, welcome on in. Draco, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Du Jensen, hello. Elminster, it's a Katsa time. Somehow I hear you saying that in a kind of like Italian, like a New York Italian accent, Elminster. I don't know why. Hello Aftermath, Draco. Of course, Draco, I already did greet you, in fact. And Delraced and Dresden, hello everyone. And the rest of you there in the background, welcome on in, everyone. So, guys, it is wintertime now in Wurm, and we're going to go on another adventure, of course. But this time it's going to be a beautiful, snowy landscape. So that's going to be a little bit of a change. And also, of course, you can see here, I have Milena here on the left-hand side, ready and waiting for another adventure on the old servers. She was to Celebration. The roulette took us to Celebration last week. On the right, you have Safarina, who is actually... She is actually standing in a spot you guys have not seen before. So, do you guys remember a few weeks ago when we had Wurm Roulette, and then I was considering founding a new deed on Cadence, just so that I could, because I often go and do hunting and stuff like that on Cadence, and it would be kind of nice to have a little deed there, just a miniature deed, so I could then do, I could brand my horses there, and then they'd be safe and secure. If I do die, and then I'd be able to find them, because after that stream, like I think I mentioned before, after we had that stream and I was like on the verge of almost deeding it, but then I didn't. Literally right after the stream ended, I ended up dying, and it took me about 5 hours to find my body again. Now, had my horse been branded to Cadence, I would have immediately known what direction to go into, because of course you can check that information from the animal management window. So I have decided to go and found a new deed, and it was quite funny because Bun Bun had her stream on Sunday, and she was showing the horse race that happened on Cadence, and it was quite hilarious because I had completely forgotten that when you found a new deed, because I don't very often actually watch the Freedom and Global chat, so I kind of tend to forget that, once you create a new deed, you get this like message just goes automatically to the chat that so-and-so has founded this and this deed. And here's the funny part. So that message showed in Bun Bun's chat during the stream, her stream. And here's the funny thing is that I named my deed Secret Hideaway. So it's kind of hilarious because then it wasn't so secret anymore, because you could see this message on Bun Bun's stream. Safarina has founded Secret Hideaway, blah, 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 on Cadence, or whatever that message says. So I guess the cat is out of the bag, guys. It's not a secret anymore, is it? So here's my secret hideaway. I might as well show it to you guys. I founded it 2 days ago, I think. Well, it was on Bun Bun's. Yeah, so that was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday. So 2 days ago. And we are... Oh, shit. What's happening? Who the heck is this? Kazul. Oh my gosh. So I've been trying to talk to this guy. I think he's my neighbor. Let me just talk to him quickly. Oh my goodness. Let me just do a little... Man, these emotes, guys. Oh. Hello. Let me just see what he's saying here. So just telling him that I was trying to talk to him the other day, but he, I guess he must have been deep in thought because he never responded. And so he lives below. Well met, neighbor. He had replied, but he was moving, so he went out of range, right? He's just saying that I picked rather a rough spot. Let me just let him know, actually, that we're streaming. That would be only fair, right? So let me just give him the URL quickly. I don't know if he knows about my stream. Probably not. I'm just going to put it in private message, so it's not sort of like in the, you know, sort of if we think about... hold on. So in a role-play sense, I wouldn't want to send, you know, this kind of stuff that breaks the immersion. I wouldn't want to put it in the local chat. I would want to put that privately, sort of, because this, of course, is Safarina talking. And I think of it this way, that private messages is the player talking to another player, right? So just telling him that nice of him to drop by and say hello. Let me just move this stuff out of the way. So he lives down below. Let's just ask him the name of his deed. And so guys, yeah, just before let's just leave Milena there for a moment, and I'm just going to show you in the full glory here this spot. So you guys might remember that stream. Like a few weeks ago we did that stream, and then I found that beautiful spot. I think it was up over here somewhere. It was, I think, over there, yes. And then I was like, oh, do I deed this? Don't I deed this? Do I deed this? Don't I deed this? And I was thinking, okay, I'm just going to shop around before I create a deed. And then I thought to myself, since, you know, the main place is, of course, on Melody, over here, I was thinking like a good spot would be on the east coast of Cadence. So this is actually right on the mountaintop here. And this Kazul feller is saying that he lives below, so he must live down there somewhere. So if we just zoom in, he must live down there somewhere. And I was thinking that would be kind of a handy location. And one of the reasons I did deed this spot is, of course, we were dreaming of that beautiful scenic view. I mean, look at this, guys. It's almost like 360-degree view of the landscape. And I'm telling you, like when the sun is either going down or coming up, the sunrise or sunset, it looks so pretty. And of course, one of the other reasons I did choose this spot and not the very top of the mountain is because there are actually people living up there, so those places are taken. But this kind of feels like a little nest, doesn't it? Thank you so much for the follow, Loganizal. Welcome on into the stream. It feels like a little nest here because you got the back of the mountain up there, and then you have the beautiful view. And it feels like kind of hidden away. That's why I called it like secret hideaway. Let me just see what Kazul here is saying. Oh, he's in a big alliance. And he's just offering help. He didn't tell me the name of his place, though. He's just admiring the view. It really is a pretty view. And I'm going to show you guys the deed planner plan in a second. Let me just finish up with him. Yeah, I guess I can just show it very quickly. Meanwhile, 1 second, guys. So the deed planner plan looks like this. So we would be standing literally on this spot right now. And I was thinking of building just a little humble little house. Obviously, we want to make use of the views as much as possible. I was thinking of having this as kind of like a balcony, but the problem is that I would like it to all be inside the house so that when I'm crafting, you know, away at something, I'm seeing the view. So for instance, yeah. And then I have a little like balcony up here on the second row. I'll have some beds and stuff for getting sleep bonus. And then here's the plan. So another reason I chose this location is because there's a gazillion zinc veins in this spot. Lots and lots of zinc veins. And I'm going to need a crap load of zinc veins for the Kingdom project because there's lots and lots of clay that's going to be needed to be transmutated. So. And then you can sort of just store your little cart over there. And yeah, it should be a nice little getaway, a nice little hideaway. And actually this entire mountain, once you go down it, it just naturally slopes in a way that you can actually walk all the way down. You can also walk all the way up. So yeah, that's why Safarina's standing here, because she's been busy at work terraforming this now for a couple of days. But of course, today is Wurm Roulette, and we have to decide where we're going to go and adventure. Where we're going to go and adventure. Are we going to be on the old servers, or are we going to go to the new servers? But before we do the whole Wurm Roulette thingamajig, let me just check and check what you guys have been saying meanwhile, so I don't get too late with the chat here. Let me see. Androgos and Tuxi are here. Hello, you guys. Dresden, Kitty Kaboosh, Vergent. Let me see. And you guys are laughing because of the whole secret hideaway thing. Yeah, Du Jensen. Yeah, emotes were easier to access in the old UI. I agree. I struggle with that it's literally like it already took you a long time to grab the wave emote already back then, but now it takes you even longer because it's somehow just the way that it's set up. I have talked to the devs about this, and of course I gave them that suggestion of an additional button that you could just like assign like an emote to the to this thing. So let's say I'm emoting to up to this thing, right? Like usually, of course, when you're right-clicking a character, let me see that horse there. You have a wide one, right? Because it's according to the name of the creature, of the person. So here you'd have space for adding like an emote button that you could assign to whatever emote you wanted, and obviously wave would probably be the one that most would want. But yeah, that would be, they're very, very like hard to get to these days. I do struggle. Doll Race, wonder how many PMs he just got with bribes to give up my secret location. Well, it's not secret anymore. And it is a lovely place. Yeah, Tuxie. Of course, now it's a little bit bleak because of the winter time. But yeah, I'm sure once I get all those like trees planted and stuff. And hello there, Logan. Logan Izel. Oh, yes, you did follow there a moment ago. So is that you, Logan? Are you this Kazuo guy in the game that we were just talking to by any chance? And Gawanian wants me to translate a sentence to finish, and he wants me to translate, "Good morning, cats. I am enjoying my new job. It's a permanent remote job and kinda lurking in chat. Have a great stream." Well, Gawanian, first of all, huge congratulations on your new job. That's awesome, especially in this time with the COVID stuff going on. That is really cool to get a new job, and it's a permanent job in addition and remote, so it's perfect. So congratulations on that, and that would be in Finnish, translated. Hyvää huomenta, cats. Minä nautin kovasti uudesta työpaikastani. Se on pysyvä työpaikka. pysyvä etätyöpaikka ja vähän niin kuin lurkkaan täällä chatissa. Toivottavasti sinulla on hyvä striimi. So something along those lines, Gawanian. I hope you enjoyed that. And hello, Riverdog, welcome on in. Bambalam, welcome on in. Yeah, exactly, Tuxie. So, guys, let's get to the actual roulette part. How about we do that? So, first of all, of course, we have to choose. Are we going to go to the new servers, which are the Northern Isles, or are we going to go to the Southern Isles, which are the old servers? So let's just spin the wheel and see what happens. We are going to Northern Isles. So last week we were on Southern. This week we're going to Northern. In other words, we're staying here on the new servers. And in that case, we're going to say goodbye to Milena, who's just going to have to just fall asleep right there on her horse because I can't be bothered to put her to bed. And we'll stick here with Safarina. And of course, we're going to, instead of setting sail from the Kingdom project, today we're setting sail. Well, actually, the boat is parked over on the shore, so we're going to have to go get it first. But the very first thing we want to do, and I think I have, you know what I don't have, by the way? Oh, I do have. I do have some large signs. I do. I was going to put them on the ore veins, actually. But we can definitely grab one of them from here. They might be up in the cart. Let's see. And hello there, Snow. Welcome on into the stream. And you have a very fitting name for this stream because, of course, it's winter time now in Wurm. So it's all snowy all over the place. And let's just see. Did I leave them here? Yes. And you know what, guys? You know what? We should now that I didn't get around to actually branding the horse. I didn't get around to branding it. So you know what we should do is before we do anything else, we should brand it. Because otherwise, wouldn't that just be hilarious that if... Oh, we have to first see if it's on Cadence or not. Okay, let's actually do that first. So, of course, now we are going to the Northern Isles, but we can just shut down the other map, but we're still having to decide where we're going to be going on the new servers, right? So now we're going to pick the destination, which will plonk down a little marker somewhere, and let's see where it goes. 3, 2, 1, pick destination. And it is, we're staying on Cadence today, guys. We are going over here today. So right now we're over here on, can you guys see that? Or is it hidden by the thingamajig? Let me just hide that for a moment. So over here is where we are right now. So we don't have to go on a boat at all. We can just go on our horsey and just go running through. Hold on. What way should we go? To get to this spot, I wonder if there's a... Does anyone know if there's a bridge here yet? Or anywhere along the edge? I mean, I'm thinking to myself, should we go around? Or should we go around this way? But if there's a bridge, then we don't have to worry, do we? And hello, Techwood. Welcome on in. Well, Tuxie, the reason I have covered a lot of Cadence is so these blue areas not only they could either mean areas I've explored in relation to a stream. For instance, 49. Most likely, all of this stuff is from the 49 stream. But this I've probably just been exploring as I've been going to look for horses, or I've been looking for cherry trees or something like that. So that's just me, like most of this is just me exploring on my own. Number 50, I think we parked the boat over here, then we sort of zigzagged over to 50 here. But the rest of this is just exploring on my own during those first days of Cadence. So yeah, but this area I have never been to. So we'll go over there. And Tech would look north. Oh, in the game? look north. Okay, let me just get back up here quickly, or actually over here. So north would be this way. So Techwood, do you live in the north from here? So that island over there is most likely this thing. I think that is this thing. And that is this thing. And then this lake down below has got to be this one. And that bigger lake is this one. Yes. Across the lake down. Across the lake down. Okay, let me just go into first person view here. So across this lake down? So like so? And that's you at what spot? And Kitty Bush says there's definitely a bridge across at K10. K10, let's see. K10, yeah. Yeah, there's the little tiny bridge over here, but that you could literally swim across. But you know, we can, looking at this map, I'm pretty sure we could swim across this and then swim across that anyhow, couldn't we? That definitely, and I have a little bit of alcohol with me as well, so if we run out of stamina, can just drink that. Oh, and we should mark it on the map, shouldn't we? Oh, that's actually the spot we're going to. Okay. So let's just mark that, add annotation, and just put a little thingamajig there. Okay. So that's where we're going. Yeah, so let's get everything prepared. So the first thing to do, I wonder if I have something heavy. Well, we should first of all eat. Just get our bellies full before we leave. Oh, and actually, you know, before anything else, what we should do is we should light a little campfire and heat up the branding iron. So let's do that as a very first thing. 1 second, guys. Moi, mä en pysty puhumaan nytten. Onks mä soittaa myöhemmin? No niin, heippa. Oh, Mom was just calling there. Okay, so let's see. Wood scraps. I think even. Oh, do I have any kindling though? I don't think so. Actually, you know what? I can't remember. Does making a kindling use up the entire wood scrap or not? Let's see. Oh, I wouldn't be able to make a fire from a small bit of. Oh, it doesn't seem like it's a full-sized one anyhow. Oh, we don't want to take those high quality logs. So I picked up some, look at that, guys, 70.71 quality logs. Picked them up from the ground. Don't want to use those. We're going to save those for improving. But where are my other logs? Actually, I think they're over here. They might be over here. Let's see. Nope. Oh, they could be down here. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna grab one of these logs. We will just make a little bit of kindling and then heat up the branding iron quickly. So let's see. Where's my... It's there. Okay. Kindlings. Good. Yeah, exactly, Dujans, and take a swim in the icy cold water. I'm up for a swim like that. Yeah, this kindling, oh, that wood scrap only had 1 kilogram. A kindling takes 1.5 kilograms. Okay, now we can just light that up. Thankfully, the good thing about the, and you know what, we're going to actually light it right next to the horse, because the good thing about the branding iron is I believe you can already brand when it's just warm. You don't have to wait until it's actually glowing hot. So that's why we're just not even going to like fuel it at all. We're just going to light it quickly and then brand the horse. Like so, put the branding iron in there and then stick this stuff into here. Oh shit. Oh guys, that was a close one. This was the one that had the 70 quality and I just threw this bad log, the 5 quality log in there. But thankfully it was a different type of wood. Oh my gosh, that was a close one. Have you guys ever done that? I'm sure every Wurmian has done that, right? That you've went and dragged, you just like weren't looking and then you just dragged like a low quality log or whatever material into where you had your high quality stuff. Ooh, that is so annoying when it happens. How is our cotton situation? Let's take all of our cotton with us, by the way. And also we want to unhitch this 4-speed. So we're just gonna unhitch only that one. And that is something you can do. You can unhitch them separately if you actually are sitting on the vehicle. And we're just gonna make sure. Yeah, we're just double checking, making sure the other ones weren't unhitched in the process. Nope. So, oh, and this rare stone shard, definitely don't want to be lugging that around. And we don't want fried horse either. So let's see. This is now hot, so it's more than enough. And now let's just brand this horsey. And that way we can just put the saddle right on without having to tame it or anything. There, and then look equipment. And did I put it? I think I put it on the cart, didn't I? Oh, here it is. Saddle, horseshoes. And the saddle. There we go. Good. Okay, now what else are we going to need? Cotton. We have 25 kilograms of cotton, which is, considering how much she has to heal herself, that's just fine. Ooh, and now was the moment when I wanted to also just eat my belly full before we leave. And we have... I should probably leave some of these tools behind. We have our sign. So a large sign goes there. We should take our tent with us. Lantern. Butchering knife. Let's put these in order. Cotton. Where's my cotton? Let's put everything in their right spot so I can make sure I have everything I need. Booze. Over there. Food is over there. Water. Tent. We need to grab that. And is there any grass in any of these crates that I could take? Well, I don't need to tame, actually. I keep forgetting that. And now that it's branded to the server, I don't have to worry about all the taming fuss anymore, which is so awesome. What was I going to look for? I was going to look for the tent. That's right. Did I leave the tent? Did I leave it over here? Huh. Oh, it's actually in my inventory. Oh, yes, that's right. I picked it up after I had... So first I had the tent down here, but then after I founded the deed, of course there wasn't any need anymore because then I could just simply... I could simply then just resurrect here at the deed, right? Okay, I think we're ready to go. So this is going to be... so the way I've come here before, guys, is along the top of the mountain from the east. But now we're going to try going down this mountain. I'm assuming I can get all the way down. But this is the first time I'm going to be actually testing it. We'll see. I think I should be able to get down. Good, and we're on our way, guys. So actually, let's look at the map here. Let's look at where we're actually going. So this is now facing north. So facing west. And that's where we're going to be going. So let's look at the map once more. So we are right here somewhere. Actually, you know what? I think we're right there. Let's just add a little annotation. Add village annotation. Secret hideout. Which is no secret anymore. And we want to get to this thing. So if I'm looking at this map here, if I'm looking at this map, so below is this lake here, and then there's that little pond over there, which is probably this one. Oh, and you know what we have to do, guys? I almost forgot. One of the most important things that we have to do is this thing. We have to put the little map, don't we? Almost forgot about that. There we go. Turn off the celebration there. And actually we're going to write in Cadence. Like so. Just going to move that actually to the top. Like so. And just move this map around. Yeah. Something like that. Perfect. And then update the map on the stream. And of course we need to also get it back into view. Let's see. Let's just make sure that updates. Yes, good, perfect. Perfect. So now, if we look to the west, this away, so I'm assuming that those two lumps are these. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I think that's that. That's right. And then in the far distance, this mountain is probably that one. Those mountains are probably these ones. That mountain might be this one. But basically we're trying to get over to this area, but you can't really see this far. I guess if we would be higher, we'd be able to see, but basically we need to get down and then start running towards the west. Now let's see, I might have to just terraform this so it's rideable. Oh, and we meant to actually leave some of the tools at home so they're not weighing us down. Let's leave some of the... oh god. Yeah, let's leave them just so that they don't weigh us down. Let's do it. So while we're doing that, let me just catch up with you guys. Tuxie, you had been out looking for horses too, and you saw the map and realized you had covered almost exactly the same ground that I did. No wonder you didn't find anything good. Aww. I'm sorry, Tuxie. I'm sorry. Evil cats took all the horses. Okay, so let's see. We can leave... let's see. This one we can leave behind. This one we can leave behind. That one. That one. We're not going to need any of these tools, are we? The shovel we can take so we can bury the corpses. I might just gather some fragments with the trowel later. We'll see. What about... yeah, I think we're kind of okay. What's weighing me down, by the way? 60 kilograms. It must be the cotton. And actually, is that lantern out of tar? Do I have any tar here in the wagon? Let's see. I don't see any tar there. What about the cart? I'm sorry, guys. This is just typical me, like going back and forth trying to get a move on. It's just like in real life, isn't it? And good evening, Raybark. Welcome on into the stream. So Torlak asks, what happens when you put different qualities of resources into a crate or a BSB? So what happens, Torlak, is if you have a high quality one, like say you have like a 50 quality something, and then you put like a 1 quality item in there, it will average out their quality, so that you then have a 25 quality. You've lost the high quality ones, and then do I not have any tar here with me? I don't believe it. I don't believe this. Come on. I wonder if one of my alts does. Let me just log on with my alts here, because I've got them both parked over here. So yeah, that's the problem, Torlak, is then you should always keep your highest quality stuff in its own BSB or crate. And then the rest of the stuff you can either organize them according to quality, like say for instance 20 to 30 quality, 30 to 40 quality, and so forth. Or if you're feeling lazy, just keep the good stuff in one place and then put the low quality stuff all together in another BSB. Actually, this is too much tar, isn't it? 6 kilograms. I don't need that much. And in fact, you know what we'll do is we'll just fuel our lantern and we'll just throw the rest of it right into a crate so we don't have to carry it there. Okay, now guys, I swear now we're gonna actually get a move on here. Now, where the heck do I have to go? Here. Okay. And you know what we're going to do actually, just to make things easier, is we're going to actually just lead the horse and just going to run down. Because I can't be bothered to try and find the right path, because some of those spots are too steep. So Safarine is just going to run all the way down. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll do it like that. And let's see what else you guys are saying. And hello, Joe. Welcome on into the stream. And Vergent, yeah, unfortunately you checked your 100 quality food storage bin the other day and discovered you had about 30 kilograms or so of 94 quality meat. Oh, you'd gone and done that where you'd put like some low quality meat in there, eh? Oh, that must have hurt. And yes, Techwood, there are some battlefield soundtrack songs in the mix for sure. Some of them are so beautiful, aren't they? They really, really are beautiful. And is that Kazul is just running around? So is this Kazul's place then? So let's just ask him. Because of course part of the Wurm Roulette is also exploring other people's deeds. Ah, I see. So I guess both of you guys are like here on the stream. At least Techwood is. And I guess Kazul must also be here because he knows that Techwood is watching. So since we're passing through, let's see if it's okay with him if we just have a little look around before we head west. So let's see what you've got going on here. Lots and lots of horsies. So do you have any speed traits on these horses? I always like to snoop. There's Techwood. Always like to snoop the traits on the horses.
Hello, how are you?
So do you guys need me to, so I have very high animal husbandry. If you guys would like me to check, I don't know if either of you guys have high animal husbandry, but if you want me to check the traits on any of your horses, I'd be happy to do that. If you're sort of wondering which ones to breed, please check them. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna probably need access to your gate then in that case, so I can go in and then explore them. Let's see if that works for me. Yes, it does. Okay, horsey, you come here. So let's see how we'll do this. So let's do it this way. That Kazul, I'm gonna send you a private message for each one. Let's see. That's actually gonna take. Okay, I'll do it this way. It's gonna take a little bit of a while, but this might be useful. That one, of course, is a wild one, so it doesn't have any traits. Yeah, some of these are just wild ones, so it's not going to take that long after all. I'm only going to look at, of course, the bred ones, which have names, because wild horses cannot have any traits. So let's see. Warrior Iron is very unmotivated. And then this one, Chaser, unusually strong and healthy. So that's nice to, have neighbors and already be useful to them. Very strong leg muscle, so 1 speed, which is very nice. Clip Sage. Let's see, did I miss any? I don't think so. Let's go over here. Golden Anna. Very unmotivated. What else do we have here? And actually I can just ride around on my horse. I'm a little bit overloaded because I've got the cotton, of course. So that one, I don't think this one has anything. Yeah. Hard Babe, that's a pretty funny name. And then there's a foal over there. We'll check the foal. East drag, but let's go in this sort of clockwise. Oh, that's a bad one. It's got East Drags is constantly hungry. Brisk. Certain spark in its eyes, so it will actually live longer. Twice as long. Flash Run has nothing. Gala Blood, nothing. Rain Pearl, legs of different length. That's not good. And this brown one, Patty Jolly, unusually strong-willed. Let's see over here. Silver Rula. Nothing. And the black one, different lengthed feet. So that one is Sweet Baxter. And you've got a beautiful black silver horse I see there. That is a wild one, of course, so it doesn't have any traits. Eckerstark has a 1 speed. And there's a little baby over here. Pearl Xena. Fight fiercely. Of course, that's sort of like a neutral trait. Because it's not a speed trait. And you don't really fight with a horse anyhow, do you? Did we get all of the ones? I think we got all of those guys, yeah. I think we got all of them. Did I get all of them, guys? I think I did. And he brought that one horse over. No problem. Yeah, that's great to be able to be a little bit useful for... Now, how did I get in here? Here. For new neighbors. And actually looking up. Can we actually see my place from up here, from down here? Let's see. Yeah, so it's going to show up there, guys. There is the... did I already... No, it's here. So let's just see what this is going to look like. So it's going to look sort of like this bunch of trees from at the very bottom. We go way down here. It's going to look something like that. So it's not going to, you know, it's not going to be too bad on the eyes. Just like a bunch of trees, basically, is what it's going to look like. Okie dokie. So, oh yes, we meant to sort of look around here. So we got the horses taken care of. Let's have a little look at the area here. So Kazul's villa. A little bit of a fort or like a keep going on here. Oh, and it's good to see, Kazul, that you've got a mailbox. In case I need to fetch mail or send mail, I can just come over here. That's cool, because I don't have one, obviously. You've got a little mine going on over here. And that is Kazul's house up here. And Kazul, I've got like tons and tons of zinc, and that's the reason I actually that's the reason I founded the deed to begin with, because I need a lot of zinc for my project over on Melody. So I'm just curious to hear, does the zinc sort of spread out all along this mountain? Do you have lots of zinc veins as well? I'm just wondering how far it extended. So there's like a ton of them up where I was. Just one. Oh, but you have one zinc vein as well. So it does seem to be kind of like a regional thing then. Yeah. Okay. Cool highway opening to the east a bit. Oh, but I'm going to the west. But so you guys are working on maybe a highway going east. That's good to know. Let's see if is he wanting to show something? I'm not sure, but maybe this is going to go up to the east then. Okay, so I'm just gonna head off now. So goodbye to Kazul, and we'll head off to our destination. And this has got to be Tech. Is this Tech's place over here? This has got to be Techwood's place. Let's just go through here as well quickly. And let me catch up with you guys as well. Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. I pressed something weird. So, Tuxie, about cooking, you were saying that you had some food that only filled the CCFP or had a good affinity, but the timer is 6 minutes and it doesn't fill the bars at all. It's totally useless. So Tuxie, what you need to do is you need to cook, yeah, there's Techwood. You need to add lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of ingredients. What I recommend you do is go over to, let me just greet him back. What I recommend, Tuxie, if I understood correctly that you hadn't gotten too much into the cooking stuff yet, maybe I've misunderstood. But, of course, this is the pizza generator, and you can make meals here as well. And if you just, like, follow the instructions and then add, like, something like 15 ingredients and then, like, add, like, 5 sausages and make a pizza for yourself, I'm telling you, even with low cooking, if you have this much stuff in there and all the sausages, you will be able to get at least an hour long affinity, even with low skill. So you need to put lots and lots of stuff, lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff in there, and have lots of processes, of course. So this is Tech's place. Let's see. Tech is saying Kaz is in US and he's in UK, so they have a little bit of a delay to stream. 0 delay for you, Tech would write. So this is your little place. Well, you have got a beautiful little home here. Timber. I love the timber walls in Wurm. So how long have you guys been playing Wurm? Did you start with, do you have old characters on the old servers, or did you start with the Steam launch? And I really love your little smithing area here, your little crafting area. I love this sort of like open window here, or like the doorway, using the arches. Started about 6 weeks ago. Well, a very, very warm welcome to you guys. I'm not sure if Kazul is also like a new player or not, but a very, very warm welcome to Wurm. I'm guessing you guys have already noticed just how friendly and lovely most Wurmians are. Of course, there's always a few like rotten apples in the mix, but what game doesn't have a few rotten apples, right? Let me just pull this mic a little bit closer so I don't have to... I feel like I have to lean forward. That's better. But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying your time in the game. And I myself have been playing for 7 years, and this is definitely my favorite MMO. I've played lots and lots and lots of different MMOs in my time. I started playing MMOs in the late 90s, was playing MMO Online back then, and I'm telling you, with like having played so many, like the point here is that having played so many MMOs and being kind of burnt out on MMOs in general by this time, there are not very many MMOs these days that will hold my interest. But Wurm has persevered. It has managed to keep my interest all these years. I do have some food already, Tech. Thank you for the offer, though. Okie dokie. Let's see. I guess I'll just try and find my way out here and be on my way. So let's just give him a little goodbye as well. And I think I should be able to... Oh, that one is locked. We can go... Let's see if this one is open over here. It could be it's just that gate. Well, I'll just go through this gate so we don't have to hassle Tech. So he doesn't have to rush to go and like unlock the other ones for me. There we go. That's easy. Hello, Trimmed. Welcome on into the stream. And I'm a little bit late with the chat, guys. Bear with me. Hooray, Bark. Yeah. These days, everything below 70 quality goes in the rubbish bin. Well, I'm not quite at that point yet. Let's also make sure we're going in the right direction. So I'm just going to wait for the compass to settle down, and let's check what you guys are saying in between. So, Raybark, I would say that I'm at the point where anything below 50 is rubbish to me, but everything above 50 is still like important for me. But of course, Raybark, you've been playing Wurm even longer than I have. So, Vergant, you have them sort of organized according to like the higher the quality, the more like condensed it becomes, like what you're holding in there. That does make sense. And oh, Dreamt already left. Okay. So Vergant asks or says, I suppose the fight fiercely trait could be useful at rifts and uniques, but I don't think you'd want your horse. I mean, you would never sick your horse on like if we're talking only about horses, you wouldn't want to sick your horse on the mobs, right? For sure, if you have things like crocodiles, absolutely, yeah, but not with your horses. And Gawanian wants me to translate, winter is the best season in Wurm. So in Finnish, that would be talvi on paras sesonki Wurmissa. And Taxi... Oh, your previous comment above that. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, last night you accidentally put a whole bunch of sausages into a pottery bowl while it was still in the oven and made a terrible 63-kilogram breakfast. Oh, no. Oh, those sausages, after all of your efforts to make the sausages. No. You put them all together and made a terrible, heavy Breakfast. Oh. That has got to hurt, Tuxie. That has got to hurt. So, yeah. Well, if they're... obviously, you didn't need any of that cooking advice, but maybe there's a few new people here in the game who might have seen that to be, like, useful. Anyhow. Oh, and I forgot to check the compass, but Techwood is saying that's the right direction, just follow the road and it heads east. But actually I want to head west, not east. So let's just double check this again, because of course we are here in the east, but we're going west. So we don't want to go east. I'm pretty sure Techwood probably meant west. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, good. Let's keep going then. And that's pretty handy that we do have this little, I guess this is going to have a bridge at some point, but they haven't gotten around to making it. Oh, and there's like a little canal there as well. And yeah, this highway is perfect. It's exactly what we needed. Yeah, Tuxie, I feel your pain, because just the whole process of making sausages and, you know, having to use the, using the, I'm trying to think now. Yeah, I mean, you have to first you have to make the dough, then you have to bake the bread, then you have to grind it into breadcrumbs. Then you have to get the fat, you have to get the bladders to make the sausage skins, you have to mince up first you have to dice and then mince up the meat, and then make the sausages themselves. And yeah, I can imagine that must have been so painful, because that's a lot of work actually to make those. And you were making different types you were wanting to stock up for your pizza making. Oh. Oh, well. Well, you know what you could always do is you could always give that huge hunk of oh, then again, if I'm thinking it maybe not the best thing to give to a newbie, because of course, where the heck would they keep it? Because something like that you wouldn't want to even keep in a larder for nibbling on, you know, just to take your hunger away. That's something you would want to almost keep in a magic chest, because it's so humongous that it's gonna, you know, it'll start decaying before you have the time to eat the whole thing. But for a new player, of course, most of them would not have a magic chest yet, would they? It almost looks, guys, like they're gonna extend the highway here. Looks like they've been chopping down trees. So I'm just gonna actually run along this thing. The problem, though, Vergant, is it's not a pizza. I think she said it was a breakfast that she made, like a huge, big-ass breakfast. And could a newbie even, like, carry that thing anyhow? So maybe you can just eat it when you just need to fill up your, like, your hunger levels. So, oh, there it is. Yeah, so they are gonna continue this highway over here. So let's just have a little look around. And this is definitely, like, you know what, guys? Winter is the perfect time to do wood chopping, because you would be able to see, you know, sometimes when the logs, like the single logs, sort of get lost in the grass and stuff, you would be able to see it from a distance at least. Although what I do actually, you know what I do when I go log chopping? I turn on the lowest graphical settings so that you don't have the tufts of grass hiding the logs. That's just a little tip. Oh, and they've made a snowman up there. So what's this place called? This is the village of Overlook Ranch. I guess overlooking the lake to the left there. Yeah, and I also do that, like sometimes I'm a scavenger, guys. I'll admit it. I'm a pack rat and I'm a scavenger. So if I've seen that somebody has like thrown away, just like they've been like working on their wood chopping or wood cutting skill, and they've left a whole bunch of logs just sitting around, I will, if I'm like with a cart or something, I will absolutely, you know, log off, change the settings to low, log back on, and just go and collect them all. And I don't know, I'm crazy like that. And that's good to know that there's some tar over here if I ever need it. But you know what I will need? Oh, there's some clay as well. Because I'm going to need some clay, actually, if I want to do this house. This house. It's got, like, stone at the bottom. And I have a little bit of clay with me. I took enough to be able to make a forge from Melody. But this is going to need a lot of clay for the mortar. The bottom part. So let's see, I wonder where we are. Now let's get a little bit of a drink here. So we came down through, I wonder if we actually went through this area. Or maybe we've just come across. I'm trying to figure out what body of water this might be. That's not scavenger, that's janitor, says Rayborg. Yeah. So Rayborg, I'm actually interested to hear, because you're like a super duper 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 veteran of the game. You have been playing forever, and you can make like really high quality everything now. And of course, you're a world famous smith over on the old servers. But a question for you. So, are you, first of all, like a pack rat in Wurm? Do you collect stuff that people have thrown on the ground? And if you are not, or if you actually, yeah, if you are you still that way, even though you can do all this cool stuff already without even needing all that stuff? Do you sort of like grow out of the pack rat stage in Wurm eventually? So I'm wondering, maybe this... Oh god, I don't know. Hold on. There's a little like a... Huh. There's like a little island over here. And there's a mountain. Huh. I think we're gonna have to... Let's do this, guys. Let's climb up to the top of this mountain. And then we'll have a look at the view from there. And I think we'll be able to figure out where the heck we are. And Raybarg, you grab everything with you that's not nailed down. All has a use. Yeah, isn't that cool in Wurm that everything has a use? Yeah, you just never know, do you? And here's the thing, is that I am not a pack rat in real life at all. On the contrary, I try to, you know, cut down on just like clutter, because it just stresses me out. But then in Wurm, like, I'm a mega pack rat. I've got so many, like, my warehouse over on Xanadu has so many forges, so many ovens, so many kilns, so many chairs and benches and statues. Now the reason is because, of course, the island over on Xanadu is eventually going to be this, you know, huge, like, city kind of thing. And I figure I'm going to need all that as, like, you know, decorations for the various homes that these sort of imaginary imaginary townspeople are living in so that it looks lived in, you know? So there's a little... Huh, I'm not sure. If I look at that map, I don't know where the heck we are. But let's just do this. Let's get up to the top of this thing. Can we actually get through the gates here? And Raybark, even rubbish tools left by people, if you imp them to 98 quality and maybe turn rare in the process, it's tagged by creator of a name who might not have played for years, and you find this is somewhat rewarding to give items a new life. Ah, that's true, Raybark. That's true. Man, you could get them to 98 quality? Well, I'm not surprised, because you've given me a few tools over the years, and they have been really, I mean, they're the best bloody tools I have. Like, I've never had anything. Look at all that wood, guys. Oh, look at the wood, guys. I was just talking about the logs. Oh, let's go check at least. Well, obviously we're not going to take any logs with us, but I'm just curious to see what the quality is and whether they're decaying or not, like if they've just been left there. And forget, you got your hands on a mall made by Spastic Squirrel, but lost the tag with the tag wipe. Oh, there was a tag wipe? So why did they wipe the tags at some point? And Raybark says, hold on, let me just move the mic a little bit here. Raybark says, imagine if in real life you could have BSB to put all empty milk packages, etc., and be like, I got 25k of those now. They're nice to fuel the forge with. So yeah, why did they do that? It was a plunder. They didn't mean to. Oh my god. That must have been devastating for the crafters. What the heck? And they weren't able to restore them. Oh no, I haven't heard about that. Just gonna move the mic a little bit. There we go. I think it's good now. Let's see. Let's go see that. I just want to go to a pile and look into the pile and see. Is this even deeded land? Nope. And are these decaying? Yep. And the quality is crap. Let's go see what some of these is. Probably like a new player. Yeah, I always check to see if some of them are decaying, so that I know like they've just been abandoned there. Oh, there's some 47 quality ones actually. 47 quality. Yeah, but these are so far away now from my mountain deed that I can't be bothered to come and get them, to be quite honest. Yeah. But let's get to the top of this mountain and see if we can check out, like, sort of navigate where the heck we are right now. Oh, it only glitched on indie. Oh, I see, Vergent. Poor indie players. I gotta say, guys, I love the winter in Wurm. I know most players don't seem to like it, but I love it. Especially when it's snowing and the snow comes fluttering down. It's so pretty. I just wish the snowflakes were a little bit chunkier. They're so tiny that you can barely see them. Okay, now we're starting to get kind of like an idea where the heck we are. Yeah, this is definitely gonna help. And Ayla, you like game snow. Real snow is just too cold. And Raybark says, also after tag wipe, you could sell a tool for extra silver for it not having a tag, because if you drop the item outside of inventory and inspect, you saw it doesn't have a tag, but it only added your tag on it if it's inside your own inventory when you inspected it. Interesting. Huh. Okay, now let's look at the map and let's just see what... Okay, so facing north... I think that's the mountain that I live on. Facing north, it looks like this. And we're sort of on a small mountain of some kind. as we speak. No, that's not really helping me. Let's look. So there's this little batch of like smaller lakes over there, and this thin part. So that's got to be. I wonder if it's this thing, guys. I think it is, isn't it? But then what is the mountain that I'm up on in that case? Southeast. If we face south, let me just make sure this is going right. Because I'm not seeing a mountain here anywhere. And this does look, if we look at this group of lakes over here, it does very much look, doesn't it? Like it could be this thing, but I'm not sure. Let's try and get on the other side of the mountain. Let's see if I can do this on horse, or we're gonna have to climb. Yeah, we can get there. Oh, good point, Drogos. Worm snow hunting season for you. So much easier to see mobs. That is a very good point, yeah. Logan wants to buy a cartography skill. Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? So Raybarg remembers that it happened just around the time of Deliverance, the introduction of a Deliverance. God, I have to say that I love the fact... Oh, there's a wolf. I love the fact that... You know what? We're going to kill this guy, actually, because it would be good for me to accumulate a little bit of food over here on Cadence as well. So it'd be good to get some like wolf's meat, actually. What was I going to say? I forget now. Hello, Jinjeko. Welcome on into the stream. How are you doing tonight? Yes, yes, Wurm Roulette took us to Cadence today. That's right. And Jinjeko, I actually founded a deed on Cadence called The Secret Hideout. Oh, it looks like I didn't have any stamina at all, but I still managed to kill the wolf, it seems. Oh, it's so... I have to say, guys, it's such a relief to have my horse now branded. Because, you know, another reason, not only in case I die, I'll be able to find it, but also if I die, nobody can just grab my horse and take it because it's branded. But also, oh, you know what? I'm going to need some furs actually for the beds. I need to make at least one bed. Let's just take all of it. Yeah. I mean, also the fact that now since it's branded, I can just use the saddlebags again, which I couldn't when it was when I was doing it through taming, because of course I always had to untame the horse so that the mobs don't attack it. So, oh yeah, it's gonna need the. Oh, I didn't take the pickaxe with me. Okay. Well, we'll just have to leave the body there. Yeah, it is. It was the best. It was the. Oh, there's a spider as well. Yeah, I'm kind of in the mood to do some fighting because, honestly, I'm gonna need stuff for the new deed, aren't I? What's up there? It looks like there's some kind of stone fence over there, but let's just get rid of this spider over here as well. And of course, I don't have stamina, but I think I'll be able to manage. And Vergent, as much as you miss losing spastic squirrels tag, you missed the spell test and spellcast tags even more. Oh, what are those? I haven't heard of those. Oh, like it was a player, I see. He helped you learn and kept you from getting discouraged and leaving long ago. Aww. So there would have been a lot of sentimentality attached to those then. Aww. So, hello there, Cheyenne. Welcome on into the stream. What area of Cadence are we exploring? So, our goal today is this spot right here. And we left from my secret hideout over here. So just heading west, basically. Trying to figure out where the heck I am. Yeah, so let me just show that once again, like where I'm deeded. So right on the top of the mountain over here. Let's just zoom in a bit here. So just up here. Just a tiny teensy weensy little deed. For having my horses branded and stuff like that. Yes, Wolfmare lost again, and welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Oh, I see. Your deed is just a bit south of mine. A bit north. So my deed is a bit northwest of your deed. I see. I see. So you're also in the Eastern Cadence area. And are there any new players who have not seen the beating heart in Wurm? Because we gotta show you guys what a beating heart looks like in this game. It's pretty cool. I'll just try and find. I want to make sure I get my stamina up first before something comes and attacks once again. So you're at the top of P25. Let's have a look here. So P25. So Joe, looks like Joe lives close to you. P25. The top of P25. So let's mark you on the map here. Oh, that's 24. 25 is here. Actually, let's just zoom in. I think we can do that. P25. So you're up here, right? And what's the name of your deed, Cheyenne? We'll just add an annotation for you here. It's cool, the bleeding heart ray bark. Or the beating heart. We gotta show those guys. Edgewater Harbor. Okay. Edgewater Harbor. I'll be sure to come and visit sometime. Did it go there? You can only have a maximum of 50 private annotations. Okay. So we have to get rid of some of the ones that we have from just exploration. So we can get rid of that one. We can get rid of... No, that's donut kebab. Let's see, we have some that are unneeded. We can get rid of this one. Okay, let's try this again. P25. P25 here. Edge. Water Harbor. Cheyenne. There we go. There we go. I wish we could get more annotations, guys. Like, honestly, 50 seems like too few. Hello, Blue Cortina. Welcome on into the stream. Staff. Okay, what's this place we're at? Oh, I see. So this is not deeded. Somebody just has like a free, like on free land. Public shelter. Ooh. So if you wanted to, but the door isn't open. That's not a public shelter. Imagine if you're being like chased by a troll and You think to yourself, oh yeah, there was that public shelter up at the top of the mountain. I'll just run up there. And you come through here panting and sweating, and you're going through the door. Oh no, you can't get through it. No. Staff lives over here. Well, the staff needs to unlock the door. But it's a beautiful little spot, isn't it? A little well over here. But we're going to have to go and look at the other side. So if this is free land, we can just set that heart on the ground so that new players can see what it looks like. So it actually beats, guys. It's so cool. How cool is that? Let me just actually get off here and look at in first person. In fact, we're gonna let's do this properly. Let's go over here, so I get a little bit of on a higher land, like so. And now, there we go. Look at that baby. And if you combine, what was it, 62 of these, you get a gigantic big-ass heart. And you can see that in my crazy, the crazy things you can do in a Wurm video. You can see the huge, huge heart. Because apparently items, it's not just a feature of the heart, apparently, but I think if you combine any items, you get a larger and larger thing of it, I guess. I haven't really experimented. Now, let's try and figure out finally where the heck we are. Let's just stop here for a moment and just wait for the compass to settle down and see what else you guys are saying here. Oh, it's just a mountain lion. Nothing serious. And actually, that's perfect because I'm going to need some furs for that bed, aren't I? I mean, I could just actually grab some from... I should have taken some with me, actually, from Melody, but I forgot to. Because I have a whole bunch of furs over on Melody. There we go. And actually, I don't think it looks abandoned though, Azulis. And hello, because I didn't see any decay. It looks like it's actually very well kept, especially considering it's on free land. So they must be very active at repairing the walls. Looks like a very active player, actually. So we got a pelt, but it's a low quality one. I'll just stick that stuff in there. We can leave the pelt there. And let's just bury that as well. Yeah, Blue Cortina, I did make a rare shovel. Yeah. I was, one day I was like imping all my like metal things, and I did in fact turn my shovel rare. Yes. Oh yes. Cats. What are you thinking? I meant to check the direction that we're trying to go into. Okay, let's just stop and stare in this direction for a moment. And you can use village annotations. That's another 50. Ah, really, Jinchenko? Okay, so you can... So it's not like a total of 50 all in all, right? Oh, Drogos, right. In WoW, you can have 50 items, but then and your inventory full, but then you can have millions of annotations. Wurm is the opposite. Yeah. And a giant wood pulp is hilarious, says Tuxie. Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah, that's true, Wolfmare, depending on the quality, but I'm assuming that most free land houses are probably made by new players, because we older players, we sort of, well, not always, I guess. I do have a hunting cabin over on Xanadu that's on just free land, actually. I need to go and repair it, but it's a stone building that has high quality, so I don't really have to attend to it very often. It is a beautiful view, Snow. It is, yeah. So, we're facing west. Okay, so at least we're facing the right direction. Still not really helping me figure out where the heck we are, though. But what we do see is that there's a lot of, like, forest lands before the next batch of water comes along. And if we're on a mountain, we're either over here somewhere. No, but this mountain isn't that big, though. So we're either over here. Oh god, I still don't know where the heck we are. Well, let's just go down and try and figure it out. Oh, there's a second mountain over there, actually. It's like 2 mountains, so it could be that we're here. Oh, who knows? Cadence is the one server I find really challenging to navigate on because everything... Oh, let's go take down that mountain line. Everything looks so similar over here. Yes, mountain line, you just come over here, please. Let's go back into third-person view. So, just out of curiosity, how many of you guys have founded little miniature deeds on other servers just so you could have, like, your horses branded there? I wonder how common that is. I'm just curious to know. And that's on rock, so we don't have a pickaxe to bury it with. And we should probably make sure we're going in the right direction. I think I'm going west, but I'm not entirely sure. And Wolfmare says G19 mountain is a single peak, so it's not there. Okay. G19. Is the G19 this one? Okay. Yeah. I guess that must not be that one then. And how's the volume, by the way, of the game? Let's see. I think it should be good. Yeah, it's fine. Now we're starting to go up. Let's go take down that spider. It's trying to go up the second mountain. Oh, and you know what else we should do, guys? Oh, we should be picking some tree sprouts as well. Especially if we see any maple trees. Because I'm going to be using maple trees and also orange trees on the Cadence place. And Vergent, you haven't deeded on other servers, but you've built cabins where you have stayed and worked, usually mining for a while, demoed the cabins when you left. Yeah. Well, I guess with high skills, yeah. With high skills, then you can make the nice, like, high-skilled, like, stone houses that are going to take a long time to decay. But then you haven't really cared so much about the... Well, I guess, yeah, and with high-end characters, You don't really have to worry about the mobs either because they're so easy to kill. So it's more like a problem, I guess, for new characters where you have this much higher risk of dying during your adventures. I think we're gonna have to just... Ooh, that continues over there, does it? It's like definitely like a batch of mountains now, which makes me think that we're probably over here somewhere. I think we are. Let's see if we can get up on top of this other mountain. I do see like a hell spider. No, what was it called? Lava spider is over there. Also, let's just get the stamina up quickly, and I should probably drink up as well. There we go. Now we got a nice, beautiful view. What's that up there? A pig. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Always want to be killing those pigs for their pork meat so we can make bacon. Good evening, Joda. Welcome on into the stream. How are you doing tonight? And what are you up to? Okay, where is that little pig? Well, let's take care of the lava spider first, though. I'm pretty sure this character can handle a lava spider, but I'm not entirely sure. We definitely want to get our stamina up, though, so let's go to this more even tile. Over here. Good, and I might want to actually just to be double sure, let's just heal up quickly as well. Just in case it's a little bit feisty, because it is an aged one. And I believe the pigs can be just led, can't they? So I could just lead it along with me, to be honest. Yeah, let's just lead it. It's not going to weigh me down. There we go. So let's see how this fight goes. So Joda, your first day with 12 hours of work in a while, just relaxing and cooking dinner. So is it your like first day off? No, hold on. First day with 12 hours of work in a while. Right, so you have 12 hours of work ahead of you, so you're just relaxing before work. Oh, that's going to be a long work day for you. Oh no. Yeah, better charge up those batteries, fill the tummy, relax. So you'll have the energy to get through that. Yeah, this definitely seems to be a little bit of a trickier one to take down. I thought it would be easier, but of course I'm probably remembering back to Malena. I really need to get myself a life transfer, a silver life transfer sickle. Has anyone happened to notice anyone selling those on like any marketplaces on the new servers? Because of course sickles are not the most common weapon for people to use, are they? Right, Joda, gotcha. And you'd like some life transfer as well, Ayla, yeah. And Jinjeko, you haven't seen many faux priests on Cadence or in trade. Yeah, Griff, of course. Oh no, it's not actually a faux priest that Griff has. Yeah, that's true. So, now we actually see a shape of one lake over here. So, while she's healing up, let's just check the map and see if we can figure out which one that is. So, if she is in fact on this mountain, that could be this one, couldn't it? And would that then be the longer one over there that we just came from? And then there's a long one up there, a horizontal one, which could be that. That could be that we're up here now, right now, guys. I think so. And hello, Jimmy. Welcome on into the stream. Do I still play Elite Dangerous? Well, actively, not actively right now, but when the Odyssey update comes, I am going to be playing the heck out of Elite Dangerous, and I'll be streaming a lot of it at that point as well. And of course, that was supposed to... Do you know, Jimmy, is it still the plan that it's at the beginning of 21? Or have they moved the schedule forward? Do you know at all? Oh, Donut has like a faux priest. And you're not sure, Jimmy, right? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing is that like, I just feel like it's kind of like a negative thing that they showed that trailer, because then I got this feeling that, man, that's the game I want to be playing. And then I don't feel motivated to play, you know, a sort of subpar version in a way, you know? And there's a pheasant. Let's just butcher this little guy. And Du Jensen has a faux priest as well, but just need 100 favor for... Oh, 100 favor for our life transfer. My goodness. Yeah, it takes a long time to get to that point. Have you, Du Jensen, have you been taking part in any of the public sermons on the new servers with your faux priest? And Guanian says... Odyssey will be at the beginning of 2021. Okay, good that they haven't moved it then. You can do Genesis now, Du Jensen. Awesome. So, is there any chance that we could strike up a deal? If there's something I could give you, things like gems, Wemp. Isn't it so that priests need Wemp? for oh, that is a big, oh, look at that. It's wounded. It's a big champion over there. Is somebody trying to kill that? Do we see anyone in local? I don't see anyone in local, guys. And the only reason, like, so, Do Johnson, I would, I would actually offer like money for Genesis cast, but then it doesn't really, it sort of defeats the purpose for me because if I'm selling the horses, then it would be kind of silly to buy a Genesis cast and then sell the horse. You know what I mean? It makes more sense for me to do a trade of some kind. Hello, Love Eyes. Welcome on into the stream. Good to see you. You'll just have to wait. Can only play what they give us. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you're looking forward to that as well, Love Eyes. Although you've been playing some other games now. You've been streaming some of the... oh gosh, it's always on the tip of my tongue. Assassin's Creed. You've been playing Valhalla on your streams. So I don't see anyone in local, guys. So somebody tried killing this thing. I don't think I have any chance against this, do I? Do I? Let's see what happens. Is there a guard around here? No guards respond to your call. Okay. Huh. I might have a chance. I need to get a bit closer, though. Let's see. Can Saf take down this champ? We'll see. Ooh, it's looking bad. Ooh, it's looking bad. Oh, don't lag out now. Oh, there's the guards. Let's get the guards to help. And are we on deeded land right now? Oh, I'm gonna have to. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna have to heal up here quickly. Ouchie, ouchie, ouch, ouch. Let's heal up quickly. Are these all healing? So I don't have to panic? Yeah, they're all healing. Okay. Let's not panic then. I'm gonna just scroll back the chat a bit here, see what you guys were saying. So you haven't been to any of the public sermons, Do Jensen? Yeah, because I was on the verge of making myself, converting my one of my alts to a faux priest, because man, it's so frustrating, this Genesis business. So cotton is good for faux. So the faux speciality is cloth, right? And Logan says, by chance, could you explain priesthood or that path in the game as you're new, so you're trying to learn all you can? I'm not an expert on the priest stuff, but I can give a little bit of information, and then of course those can fill in here in the chat. So so you have to have, oh gosh, how does it go again? Let's look at well, let me just get this guy. I'm gonna get this guy killed first, and then we'll look at the priest stuff on Wurmpedia, what it says there. Ayla, you did a trade last night with an Alliance member. He had made a rare carving knife, traded one of your baby horses. Yeah, I mean, definitely trading horses is also a possibility. And you've been a Viking, Levi's, that's right. Of course, Wolfmare. But I don't know, there's like this tower guards though. I'm not seeing any spirit guards. You would have thought that it would have already attacked, right? We would have probably seen it attacking. Oh, but then of course if it died, that's right. Maybe you're right about that, Wolfmare. Okay, let's get up here again. No, we should take it over to the guards. Yeah. Is this deeded? This is the village of Helm's Retreat. So let's just get it off deed. Come on, Spidey. That's one big spider. Yeah, with the help of the guards, we're going to be able to take this down. Easy peasy. Let's just try and get off Deed a little bit. And Donut, well, you haven't missed too much. You haven't missed too much. And guess what, Donut? I founded a deed on Cadence. What do you say to that? I founded one so I can have my horses branded to Cadence. And Vergant says, by the way, 5 levels of focus is a journal entry. Aha. Okay, now let's try and see if we can find the perimeter. Here's the perimeter. Okay. And this is a perfect slopey spot here. Come on, Spidey. Come on. There we go. Oh, there. Poor guy is... No, he's healthy. Why is he walking so lazy? Come on, run over here, dude. I need you to run, not slither along like a snail. There we go. This one has a little bit more life in him. Okay, let's get this going. Raybark, you should bring your full priest to my place. Never tell anyone you shared your account credentials. Oh man, Raybark. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a dream to have, like a priest to heal the horses with. It's like a constant headache. But of course, oh, we're gonna have to go heal again. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Come on, little piggy. Run for your life. Okay, now. But I don't know, what was wasn't it so that you, how does it, I know you can't sell accounts, right? There shouldn't be any money transfer, but isn't it so that you can't, what was the rules again on that? Could you share an account with somebody? I guess if they're in the same family or something, right? I don't think it was allowed to, I'm not sure. I can't remember the exact rules, but obviously I don't want to be breaking any rules at all, especially being on the dev team. That would be very, very bad. So I just don't remember what the exact rules were for that. So Vergant says about the priest, need to be a follower, then to 30 faith. And to be a follower, you had to have, what was it, 10 something, didn't you? Or was it 20? It was, let me just see here. Was it 10 alignment that you had to have to be able to become a follower? Something like that, right? So first you have to have 10 alignment, I believe. Okay, let's go and try and finish this guy off. And then so first you need to be a follower, then to 30 faith. At 30 faith and premium, you can have another priest make you a priest. However, priests have restrictions, so you want to have the restricted skills up before priesting. Yes, thank you for that summary, Vergant. That was just perfect. To give some information to new players. Yeah, Donut. Well, the Genesis problem is like a constant problem. I need a more permanent solution, really. Well, the thing is that I don't... Here's the thing, okay? Once I get my horse stock to... So that most of them are like 5 speeds plus spark in its eyes, I don't need priest help at all after that, because the genetics are going to be so strong that most of the horses the foals that are born will have those traits. This is just the tricky time right now as I'm trying to get to the traits, and I have to keep on killing off like horses that just don't have them. Oh, he killed the guards. Damn it. Okay, let's see. Are there any other guards here around? We're almost done with this guy. Come on. Come on, Saf. You can do this. You can do this. One more hit. 2 more hits. Oh, we're too close now. Ooh, we got it. Yay. We got him down. Is he on perimeter? Yes, he is. Yay, got him killed. That was one big ass spider for sure. Well, Donut, actually, it's not so much like hoarding as it is breeding. So I started off with a very small herd of horses, just like 5 or 6 horses, and then I just bred them and bred them and bred them. And I'm running a horse market, you see. I sell horses, and I've opened up my market for business. So it's the way for me to fund the Kingdom project, because I have quite a large bit of land there that I have to pay for, you see. So I had to have some kind of business to be able to fund that. That's the thing. So it's not just hoarding horses, you know, just for the fun of it. Yeah, exactly, Rayborg. Yeah, I mean, Malena's horses over on Xanadu, she never needs any Genesis help at all. I do have a full priest, or I did have a full priest back when I was starting the herd. I did make one over on Xanadu, but I don't need it for her anymore because most of the babies are born with the correct traits these days. So I just kill off the extra ones that I don't need. And I have more than enough. Yeah, Duchenson, let's have a chat about that on Discord sometime. I would be happy to provide you with anything you need. We can definitely have a talk about that. So, it's a starry night, winter's night here in Wurm, and we're trying to head west. And the place that we're trying to get to, for those who've just chimed in, we're trying to get over here. That is where the marker landed today. Ooh, that's a good spot to look at. Let's see. Yeah. So that looks like, okay. Hold on. No. I take that back, actually. Huh. I wonder. This bit of land here, it's sort of like hooking downward. At first I thought it might be this thing, but I don't think it is. Let's see if we can get on the side here, get a better view. We get out of these trees. Yeah, Wolfmare. Well, on Melody, of course, there has been just the one as far as I know. I do have an altar, a faux altar with my sickly horses. There we go. This is perfect now for getting a good, proper view. And then I took some of my sickly foals over here to Cadence the other day when they had a holy crop over here. And I got those healed. Okay, now let's see if we can figure this out. Gonna have to wait for this compass to settle down. Southwest. So this is, oh, that's west. Right, so that's not anywhere at all where I'm thinking. So I wonder... Okay, if I'm trying to figure this out now. Let's try and look in the same direction as the map. And then if we turn this way... it could be that we're over here looking now in this direction. And then southbound... Oh god, I'm so confused, guys. Maybe this arm, actually. You know what? That arm is probably this thing here. Oh god. I guess all we can do is just try and go west, right? I am so bad at navigating on this server. It is not even funny. Looks like L19-ish. Now, of course, Wolfmare is a grandmaster at navigating on these servers. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Wolfmare. Down there on the bottom side of that cluster of mountains, yeah. So if we are there, if we're here, we should start heading northwest. So along here, yeah. Yeah, you can see a couple of islands over there, which are probably those ones. So there's some kind of... Oh, there's a troll. You know, guys, I can actually take down a troll these days. We could try taking this guy down. Oh, don't you go up there. Don't. I want to be higher than you. Let's see if we can take him down. See if I can get a little bit of a better view there. There we go. Jinjika, run! I think I'll be able to take him down. At least when there was the Halloween stuff, I was out killing trolls as well. Ooh, but he is doing quite a bit of damage, isn't he? I might want to just drop down my my tent, just to be on the safe side. You're not allowed to put your tent there, okay. I think it's because this is stone, yeah. Ooh, no. No. Okay, we'll leave that guy alone. He is not in the mood. He is not putting up with my aggression at all. Okay. Let's just get out of here. Let's split, piggy. Run. Run. I hope this is, I hope we can get around this. Okay, Wolfmare, thanks so much for hanging out with us for a while. And you have a good dinner. Kael'thon, run away. Hello, Kael'thon. Welcome on into the stream. Did I lose the troll? I think I did. So let's do a little bit of healing right here before... Because we're going to have to do some mountain climbing along. Or just go into climb mode, I think, to get out of this place. Ooh. Ouchie, ouch, ouch. I was acting so cocky there. I thought I could take him down easy peasy, but yeah, he showed me otherwise, didn't he? He really bashed me on the head badly as well. So here's a question, guys. So you know how sometimes you get the wounds on the head here, but then sometimes you also get them over here. So what's the difference between the two heads? Okay, we're gonna have to just climb along the edge, I think. Or maybe we can just slither along. Yeah, that was easy. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's like facial wounds, right? Yeah, I should have guessed. So what do we have here? Let's have a look at this place. So this is called Groningen. Oh, I need to make the shop sign, by the way, for the horse market. And that's a very delightful little deed there. What a nicely set up little deed. Everything's sort of neatly arranged. It's got this sort of organic feeling to it. Oh, look at that. A nice little sitting area here underneath the willow tree. Very, very nice. Let's go see if we can actually get inside the house to have a little peek inside. Oh, it's actually open. Is that pig gonna get stuck in the wall? It is, so we better go this way a bit. It's so annoying when they get stuck in the wall. Hello, Sipako. Welcome to the stream. It's got a little viewing area here from the top. Exactly, yes. Facial scarring to scare off the trolls, although I don't think that is going to do much to scare them off, to be honest. Hello, Pizza Goblin. Welcome on in. And long time no see indeed. I'm doing absolutely great. Thank you very much. How about yourself? What has been going on in your life? And they have a couple of little chickens, a beautiful black rooster over there. What a lovely little deed this is. Really, really nice. That's just, I think, a perfect example of how you can make a really cozy little home without having to have anything too big and splendorous. No, splendorous isn't a word. Splendorous? No, you can't say that either, can you? Too fancy. Let's just use the word fancy. And you're doing just fine. Good to hear. Good to hear. We are doing our Tuesday Wurm Roulette stream as usual, and we're here on the server of Cadence. And we're trying to find this island and go and see what's over there. Let's just see west. Yes, this is the direction we need to go. Yeah, it was very cute, wasn't it? And of course, guys, it is winter in Wurm right now, so do make sure that you're remember to gather up all the snowballs for your larders to keep your food fresh for a long time. I need to actually, my larder, the snowballs are almost all decayed. I have to definitely go back to Melody at some point before the winter ends and fill up the larder with some snowballs. Makes you want to rearrange your deed. Oh god, I know exactly what you mean, Pizza. I get that feeling all the time when I see the stuff that other people have done. And I'm like, man, that's so nicely done. Why didn't I think of doing it like that? Okay, so I believe... Okay, let me just check the map once again. If that was this bit, this is probably, yeah, this looks about right. You see this little inner part here could very well be this one here. Yeah, it looks like it's shaped like that. So we just need to get around this body of water. Go around through Sonata, then start to go northbound through there. Yeah. I think we're on the right track now. And you know what, guys? Why isn't my lantern on, actually? Completely forgot to turn it on. There we go. That's better, eh? And it looks like there's quite a big deed over here. Let's go check that out. And this seems like a whole big village with a whole bunch of different houses here. Maybe there's different people living in them. We enter Girovegan. Dreamweavers. Oh, Dreamweaver lives here. Oh, this is K18 is where we are right now. Okay. K18. Are we exactly where I thought we were? K18. We are, yes. So we were just like I was just saying with that little thing over here was where we were. So we're over here right now. Okay, we're right on track then. Good, good, good. By the way, oh yes, I almost scared myself there. I thought for a moment that did I leave my my tent behind? When I saw this tent over here, I was like, oh crap, did I leave my tent behind? But thankfully I wasn't able to actually put it on the ground back then, so I should have it. Yes, it's right there. Thank goodness. Duskwood. Oh, Duskwood lives over here. Well, well. Sword in a bowl is, I guess this is like a cookery. Oh, it's like a smithing shop over here. And Logan, I'm getting closer to you. You're in 018, a deed named Mir. And let me just actually mark this on the map here. So the spire, K18. Right there. And then you live at 018. 018. But 018 actually. So Logan, you're at 018, which is way down here actually. So we're not going in that direction at all, but I'll mark you here on the map. Mirror. Logan is Sol. Yeah, see we've come along here. We're on our way northbound, so we're not going to be coming through this area, I'm afraid. We're going up towards this island, but maybe on another Wurm Roulette we'll stop by your place. Did I want to inspect anything else here? I guess not. We should be passing through Sonata in a moment. Oh, I really like the way that this little village is set up. Armok's Anvil, Fonger's Smithy. It's really nicely set up, like a real, like organic town, like a real town would be. And this is going to be Collins Villa. Okay. And a good location as well, just so close to the starter town. Ayla, you spent a lot of time in Sonata. Interested to see how it looks. I would imagine it probably looks the same as it did on day one, since people aren't able to like build there. I would imagine at least that they're probably not able to build. But we'll go through Sonata and see how things are looking now. Looks like some new players probably getting started here, just outside of the starter town. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't bumped into Sonata yet. What's up with that? So, oh, it should be coming soon. Okay. So just keep on going along the edges of the water and we'll eventually bump into it. There is a wild beehive over there. I need a beehive, guys, for the melody deed because I need wax for making wax paper. I'm gonna have to, but I think I could just go and have one of Antirg's like beehives spread a queen over to one of mine, I think. Yeah, I think that would be Sonata over there, to be honest. So we'll go through there. Another little village over here. This is called Olfengard. Oh, that's a good point, Vergent. I like that. Yeah. So, for those who don't know, if you're a new player, to open a beehive, you have to have a bee smoker to keep them sort of calm from stinging you. But Vergent brings up a really good point that it would be cool that during the winter when they're sleeping, it should be safe to be able to open a beehive during the winter, right? That would make a lot of sense. I like that idea, Vergent. I don't know if that's Sonata actually, after all. It could be that Sonata is over there, actually. That looks like a player place, actually, yeah. Come to think of it. Lots of little deeds have sprouted up just outside the starter town, which is, of course, understandable. Somebody working on a bridge over there. And Taxi points out that opening the beehive in the winter is very bad for the bees, though. Yeah, you don't want to freeze your bees, would you? That has got to be Sonata because I think it was like on the north side of the inner lake here. Yeah, I mean, although we can't see anything yet, the buildings are going to pop into view pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. Lots of little deeds along these waterways here close by. So I'm really curious. I would love to know how the new players who started with the Steam launch, how they're feeling about the game now, a few months in. Oh, somebody's sawing away? I love that the fact that you can hear people like doing stuff in the game. Let's see. This we have somebody. Oh, we have several people in the local here. Should we be a creep and just like look into the windows and freak somebody out? They have a nice little kitchen going on over there. Is this public? The Raven's Inn, so this would be public. I'm just gonna just go in with my horse. Oh, a nice little fireplace set up there. Yeah, a little eating area over there. Lenore Market. I wonder if there's anything of use here. Let's see. Not anything I need there. What about, are there any other merchants here? So the sawing must be coming from here. I can hear them, but I can't see. Oh, there's a couple of feet. Look at that, guys. I wonder if I can tickle the feet. Let's see. We'll just tickle this guy. Is that a lady, actually? I think it might be a lady. We'll tickle her regardless. Where's the tickle? Tickle, there. You tickle seminary. Not sure if they would even notice. So, let's see what else we have here. And Vergent, I think Tuxie probably meant more in the like role-playing aspect, that it would be bad to open the beehive. And that is true though, what Vergent says, that you don't want to take their food because when they wake up in the spring, they're going to be super hungry, so you should have to make sure that there is food in there, either sugar or honey, so that when spring comes they won't go dying on you. But yeah, I think Tuxie meant in a role-playing sort of aspect. You thought somebody was snoring, Du Jensen. Yeah, Ayla, there was lots of stalls, but there weren't any, there was only one merchant though. But this would be right next to the Sonata. So Creepy, you are a new player who started with Steam and you still love it. You haven't slowed down at all. Awesome. Yeah. That's awesome when we find like these players who are true Wurmians. And Donut, you started a bit after Steam launch. You still love it, but you're sad that the development takes so much time, even though minor changes, especially UI and controls, bought 12 months for 2 accounts. Donut, I think there's just been a lot of stuff to sort of take care of after the Steam launch. Lots of bugs to take care of and start preparing for the new updates. So there's going to be a lot of new exciting stuff incoming to the game. And the Factional Fight Brothers were talking on Sunday. They were like really worried, especially Adam was so worried about like the state of Wurm, and we're not seeing any news from the devs, and are they even working? Are they even doing anything? But guys, you have to remember how often we're seeing patch notes. I mean, the devs are clearly working on stuff. We're getting patch notes almost every week. There's some small update where we can see that they've been, they've been working on bugs and cleaning things up, which I think that's the exact right thing that they should be doing before introducing new huge features that they're going to be bringing into the game. If there was ever a perfect time to, clean up the existing code and clean away the existing bugs, this is the time before they bring the new stuff in. So I don't understand personally. I don't understand why the Factional Fight Brothers are like so worried, to be quite honest. Because, and of course being part of the dev team, I also see, the dev chat, and they're working on stuff like all the time. And there's communication going on every day. So I am not worried one single bit. I know there's lots of exciting stuff up ahead for Wurm. Yeah, I'm not worried one single bit at all. On the contrary, I'm very hopeful for Wurm's future. So yeah, this is Sonata, this one of the starter towns. It's really beautiful. This marble building over here, really nicely done. So I'm guessing, Ayla, that it looks pretty much the same way as when you saw it last. So where do we navigate to from here? Let's see. And of course we could, I guess, for those who haven't seen Sonata, let's just peek in very quickly. Oh, can you use look equipment to specifically tickle their feet? Oh, Tuxie, that would have been a great idea. Yeah, I didn't think of doing that. Unfortunately, I didn't notice it in time. I wonder if these guys will give me actually something to ask for refreshment. Ludwig shakes his head at you and tells you that you are too experienced to ask for his help. Oh, so rude. And there's the trader. In a lovely little courtyard, there's like an eating spot over there, and there's like a little church over there. Oh, this was the theater area, that's right. Oh, I remember when I was a guest on the Factional Fight stream, and me and Brian came over here, and we were sitting with Willow, and I remember this guy was standing on this spot over here, and I think I was saying that I really wish that he would be removed, so that if somebody wanted to have like a theater performance, they wouldn't have this guy in the way, and Willow was so kind to actually move him right over during that stream. Willow is one of the GMs. And there's a wagoner. So, where do we go from here? Let's see. Yeah, all we have to do now is just go. We'll just start heading northwest. And then we'll just go along the water and just cross over at this spot here. Northwest, right around that area. And Tuxie says that in real life, bees don't sleep through the winter. They use their food stores to stay warm. Aha, right. Yeah, Ayla, I would love to see a good marketplace as well. Same here. I would go shopping like no tomorrow. I really would. There's on the old servers, there's this really amazing market over. If you ever happen to go to the old servers, I can just show you where that is. On Xanadu, at least, there's the Glass Hollow market, which is gigantic. It has tens and tens of markets with merchants in them, and it's really pretty too. They have like all this colored light in that place. It's a little bit laggy to go there, but I've shopped there so many times. I've spent so much money there, like buying like enchanted weapons and all kinds of stuff. Oh, Logan, you feel like you've wasted over you've spent over 5,000 hours in Life is Futile, and now you regret that because you wish you would have found Wurm earlier. Aw. Yeah, Wurm is great, isn't it? I mean, it's not a perfect game. It's certainly got its flaws, but they're fixing and repairing and improving the game constantly. So, we have to complain about something, says Tuxie. Oh, I complain on my streams. I have my own complaints, but this thing, I don't think I did. So what I did do though is after the factional fight stream, I did have a talk with Samuel about that, and I was just talking about how we used to have. So there's updates constantly in Wurm. We see that from the patch notes. It's not that there aren't updates. The only thing that has changed really is that we're not seeing the posts that Retro used to make in the forums, and then it feels like we're not getting updates because then I guess a lot of people might just like ignore the patch notes, right? So I did address I pointed Samuel to the factional fight stream on Sunday. I showed him that people seem to be worried for no reason, that should maybe those posts come a little bit more frequently, and we'll see what happens with that if we start to get them more often again. And I think the Factional Fight Brothers did have a valid point, that even if it's not anything too big and glorious that's being talked about, just that contact with the players would be nice. So even if it's something like, hope you're having a good week, everyone. We're continuing to work on our bugs. And also, I was suggesting to Samuel that it'd be really good if Retro put this kind of little blurb at the end of his streams. No, at the end of his posts. If he were to put something in there like, and remember, guys, if you have any screenshots or videos that you'd like to share with the community, send the links on over, and then he could include those in the post, right? Because I think players would be thrilled. I mean, he used to do that quite a bit, but we haven't seen it as much lately. And I think players would be so chuffed to have, their content shared as well. But I know it's been busy times for everyone lately, so, I'm sure things will get better in that regard again. Okay, let me see where the heck we are. So this has got to be this little... I think that this is this little lake, isn't it? That one right there. So if we just keep heading in this direction, we'll get to the edge of the water. Gawanian says, I feel it would be better to say what at least is being worked on. List of suggestions for sure getting it added so they aren't constantly suggested. Yeah, that's true. That would be good. Because it is true that, as we've discussed with Tuxi, that you put the suggestions in and you feel like they're not being noticed, but they are being noticed. They are. But it would be good if that would be somehow, even if Retro were to put something like, there's been, even if it was some kind of like default phrase like, that there's been a lot of awesome suggestions in the suggestion forum this week. Thank you everyone for contributing. Without making any promises though, because of course players suggest a lot of things that are also not viable, not possible to implement, but just the acknowledgement that, even just the acknowledgement that players have taken the trouble to make those suggestions would be probably good. Let me just make sure I'm going in the right direction here. I hope this is north. I should probably eat and drink again, shouldn't I? And Joe would like spoilers. Yeah. Creepy Finger Guns says, I think he maybe was talking about communication with the players compared to what it used to be. Yeah. Though you have no idea what it used to be like. So at one point we actually had weekly posts. And then they sort of they condensed it down a little bit so that it was one time a month. And there's been less of them, but that has actually absolutely nothing to do with what is being worked on. The work is continuing as normal. It's just that there's been less of the posts. That's west. Okay, we should be going north actually. So we need to find the edge of the water, don't we? And Sipaku asks, do you know if they hired new devs or can't even say? Well, Sipaku, I don't feel I'm in the role to release that kind of information. That's probably going to have to come from Samul or Retro. So yeah, I don't want to step on anyone's toes in that regard. But what I can say though, I did talk about that as well with Samul, because the Factional Fight Brothers were worried about that as well. And I can say that the applications have been looked through for sure. If some haven't received responses yet, that's probably just because they haven't gotten around to making a decision on whether they want to go forward with somebody or not. So I'm pretty sure that everyone's probably going to get a response though, even if it's like a thanks but no thanks response. But yeah, other than that, I can't really say anything else. And hello, Knight. Welcome on into the stream. And you extended your deed. Nice, nice. And let me just catch up with you guys quickly. We found the edge of the water, and that could be where we need to actually go, but I'm going to catch up with you guys first. And Vergant says, bartender's only helpful for the first 24 hours. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Tuxie, you were saying it would be nice if you could use the bartender for a refresh once in a while later on, too. A little perk for returning to the starter towns now and then. That's true. It would be kind of nice to be able to go back in your roots and feel welcome there still. And Joe, you're building a fishing shop. Nice. Vergant says, on Indie, Freedom Market used to be main central marketplace, but then a bunch of other markets sprang up, so about half the merchants disappeared from a central market to local markets, right? Yeah, there haven't been so many official streams anymore either, Donut, but I'm guessing, guys, you know, we have to also consider that, you know, with the whole COVID thing that's been going on, you know, schedules and lives have been sort of like muddled up these past months, so we have to also be a little bit more forgiving in that regard as well, especially with such a small team. And Guanian, you'd rather them tell us and give us updates on the forums, even if it's something that takes forever. We want to know what's worked on progress-wise. Yeah. Yeah, I do understand that feeling. And Ayla, you keep getting told by some saying it's dying and such. You hope not. You like this game a lot. Oh God, Ayla, I'll tell you something. As long as Wurm has existed, there have been players wailing about how it's dying. Now, here's something we have to consider, okay? During the Steam launch, obviously we got a huge surge of new players. That's going to happen to any game that you're going to have a huge influx of players coming in to check it out. And as we know, Wurm is a very niche game, right? It is not for everyone. We all know from when we've tried to have our friends join the game, how, if you think percentage-wise, how many of your friends actually stuck to the game. I mean, if I think about my friends, there's only one out of the many, many friends I've tried to get to play the game. There's only one that still plays, and even she kind of plays on and off. So you have to think of that as a sort of base for all the new players that came in at Steam, right? There's only going to be a small percentage of those people who are going to stick to the game, who are true, you know, who truly fell head over heels in love with Wurm. So I knew, and of course all the old players probably already knew, that after Steam launch, you know, a lot are going to come in, but a lot are also going to leave because it's just not the game for them. It's too slow paced. They want the instant action. They want the exciting combat, and it's just not their thing. So yeah, you know, a lot of players leaving after the Steam launch, that doesn't worry me at all. Wurm has always been this a little bit of a niche and quiet game, and I think it's just completely normal. I'm still seeing so many. What we did do is we found a lot of new people who are that niche kind of player. The ones who love the game inside and out, the ones who are going to be here for the long haul. And I think that was the awesome thing that happened with the Steam launch. And each of those, you know, dedicated players, all of those people are going to spread the word forward to players who are like us. So yeah, Ayla, I would, if you actually Google, not Google, but if you were to go to the Wurm forums and then you were to just like do a search for the game is dying, the game is, you know, whatever, you would find tons and tons of posts. People always post those, and the game keeps chugging ahead. steadily but surely, so I wouldn't worry at all. You just enjoy the game and just ignore those types of comments. I don't feel that way. And I'm not saying that, guys, just because I'm part of the team now. I'm saying this purely from a player perspective, that I am honestly not worried one single bit. We just need more communication, clearly, from between the players and the devs, I guess. Let's see what else we have here. So Dragonfire asks, are the updates for both Steam versions and the online client? So yes, all of the updates go to both the Steam version of Wurm on, or the all it is really is a login, a way to log into the game. But yes, Wurm Unlimited is of course a completely different matter. But as far as Wurm Online, all updates go to all types, whether that's Steam or the old school client. Yes. No. The old client is not going to be forgotten. Not at all, Dragonfire. No. Yes, exactly, Donut. Wurm is dying for over 10 years more. Yes. Sipaku, you're saying Ostentatio did that with thread about the favor and sacking changes and he got trolled a lot, but he also got good feedback. So you think that it is added value to make such posts once in a while. Yeah. Now, something to consider also is that those posts, whenever they're made, you get a lot of people debating and people demanding answers. And with such a small team, it's like, would we rather that they're spending their time trying to debate all these people in the forum post, or would we rather that they're actually working on the game? Now, I guess, Retro can sort of step in those moments, though. And Guanian says, Wurm Unlimited is dead, but both Wurm Online standalone and Steam clients are fine. And Creepy, you're more worried that the Steam version will shut down and you'll lose your accounts over the main client. Absolutely not, Creepy. That is never going to happen. The Steam, having Wurm Online in Steam has been such a boost for Wurm. There is no way in hell that we would ever lose the Steam client. No way. You don't have to worry about that at all. And I don't think it's going to happen for either of the clients because, of course, there's a lot of players, the old players who have been playing this game for 15 years, 10 years. You can't take the game away from those people, right? So I wonder, guys, is that thing this thing now? It could be. Let's just, Or is that this? No, I think it's this one, yeah. We don't want to go to that island, actually. We need to go along the shore over here. Yeah. Yeah, since we just came out of Sonata, that's probably this thing here, actually. And I'll just check what else you guys are saying. And Dal Rice, you were saying that Wurm does not have a history of abandoning accounts or servers. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've always felt secure with my accounts in Wurm. And somehow just even the game itself doesn't feel like, even though it's so old, it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. And Sipaku says, Retro does reply from time to time to the suggestions, mainly to say no, but at least he's honest. Yeah. Now, of course, the thing is that with those suggestions, even if something isn't viable at the moment, there could be plans for the future to do this or that, which would make them viable in the future. So I also understand if they don't want to outright say no to something, and if it's something that could be done. And also, I guess, I don't know if it would also be demotivating for people if they're just told no. I think what would be good is if there would be just like some kind of message that kept it open-ended, something like, great suggestions, keep them coming, or something like that, that doesn't really give a yes or a no, but just gives the acknowledgement. But of course, there's only so many hours in the day, and I know Retro has his hands full with, the community management stuff in other aspects. So, and there's so many suggestions all the time. But yeah, I hope people do realize that they are viewed by the devs for sure. Oh, you were able to tickle Drogo's left foot, Tuxie. Oh, that's awesome. So you can do it if you look at the equipment then. And Jinjako, you were saying North Road out of Sonata will take you far west, right? Yeah, I'm kind of late with the chat, I'm afraid, so I sort of missed that when I should have been reading it. And so Weeby, hello, welcome to the stream. You're saying to Creepy Finger Guns, Wurm is doing great, and you believe this game will easily run for 10 or more years. Yeah, that's how I feel as well. I'm sure it still has 10 more years. I mean, look at Ultima Online, guys. Ultima Online was first released in 1997. It's still going. Oh gosh, let me just look at the map here. So that is probably this little dip, right? No, it could be this one. Yeah, this little bay is probably this one, actually. So we just need to get around it. And Vergant, one job you applied for, you got, you didn't get, so they didn't get back to you right away. Turned out they had made an offer to another applicant and they were waiting on a reply. And then they had the person had accepted the spot, right? Yeah, Tuxie, they do that the dying thing with all the games, don't they? Yeah. I'm pretty sure people have been saying about World of Warcraft that it's dying many, many, many times. And Weeby, you were saying that this kind of sandbox MMO or big MMO always has people from day one yelling the game is dying. Yet those games still run. Wurm, PlanetSide, WoW, the list is endless. Yeah. And Logan, you were asking, do mines on a deed enjoy the deed protections? Yes. Yes, yes, they do. Lower decay rates and such. Yes, as far as I know, they do. Yep. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I do believe they have exactly the same. And Sipaku, you are not worried. You're saying to me that you're not worried because you know what is going on in the background, but the problem is that you guys don't know. Yeah, that's a very fair point. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy for me to say that, but if you guys aren't getting any information, yeah, I do sympathize with that comment, for sure. Vergent, one of your favorite posts was someone that stated all Wurm needed was the devs to throw thousands of dollars into it to improve the graphics and game engine. Logan says, it's hard to find the quality of games like Wurm and EverQuest and such in new age games these days. To you, it seems that developers have no pride in their work anymore. Well, the thing that I love about Wurm is knowing that, that people who are developing this game, they're doing it out of the passion of developing it. they don't want to be hot shots that can, flex their muscle, flex with, I mean, if you were to put Wurm Online on your CV, it's not going to mean anything, right? Hardly anyone knows Wurm Online. And a lot of them are volunteers. So you know that people who are developing this game, they're doing it because they have the passion and they have the love for Wurm. They're motivated to work on it for completely different reasons than what you would find in a lot of other like MMO development teams. Although, of course, I'm sure most game devs are passionate about the games that they work on, but I think with Wurm it just goes to a whole other level. Logan says people have been saying EverQuest has been dying for 15 years. It's in its 22nd year now, and around 26 expansions. My goodness. Yeah, so it's right there with Ultima Online, isn't it? Let me just turn off the UI here. Oh, it didn't let you kiss Drogo's face, Tuxie. No. Yeah, it would be love. I'd love to kiss people on the cheek, actually. And Kathon, on the other hand, Wurm Unlimited stopped getting updates. Sometimes games die even when there's still active players, just not enough around. Well, yeah, but to be fair, Wurm Unlimited, it was more like it's not an MMO, right? It is like, hey, players, here's a game engine for you to play around with. Make your own servers, have at it, enjoy. Whereas Wurm Online is an MMO, with active players. So that's, I don't think of Wurm Unlimited more like, when you think about single player games, something like Assassin's Creed or something like that, they develop the game, they release it, and there it is. And people aren't, complaining that it's not being developed anymore. Now, of course, I do understand. I fully understand how Wurm Unlimited players feel. That, of course, they would love to have all the juicy new things that we get here in Wurm Online. But, of course, we've talked about this many times before, that with such a small team, we can't, if they have to prioritize their time, I would much rather that they prioritize it for Wurm Online than Wurm Unlimited, personally. I'd rather that the quality and the time and the care is being put into this game rather than them doing sort of a crappy job with two games at the same time. And Wurm Unlimited just, the thing is that when you buy Wurm Unlimited, then you've bought it, right? There's no reason for you to put money into the game anymore. So even from a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense to dedicate valuable dev time to a game that is, people will just buy it once, and most people are probably buying Wurm Unlimited for like a couple of euros or dollars off of these sites that buy all of the codes and then just sell them off really cheap. So, Wurm Unlimited just isn't making any money for Wurm. Sipaku says that Wurm Unlimited players can just come play Wurm Online. There are people offering to sponsor people to play on Defiance. Sure, a PvP server, but you don't have to PvP. You can just play the PvE side of things. Yeah. Vergent says that another point of view for stepping back from Wurm Unlimited is that Wurm Unlimited allows mods to be made, and updates break mods. Yes, exactly. And players don't like their mods breaking. Yeah. Exactly, Joe. It is great for testing things out. I still use it for that. Absolutely. So what is this place? This is the village of Great View. Well, they do have a great view, don't they? Except for the one dead tower guard over there. Do they have this locked? No. Vergent, you played Wurm Unlimited for about 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't play the game. I just like test things out, test out designs. And of course there's the Ultima Nostalgia project. I don't know if I'm ever going to continue that now. To be honest, it seems like all of my time is going to this Kingdom project, quite honestly. We'll see. I did put a lot of time into that Ultima Nostalgia project already, so it would be a shame not to at least finish it. The problem is that I would have to then pay for, a server to allow the public to come in. I would have to pay for a server to have it hosted on. So, if I'm not so involved in it now, it just feels like, man. And Plague Juice, some people don't like the one-time skills. You can't really stand it. 3 times is a minimum for you. That's why you play Wurm Unlimited, right? Yeah, it is very slow going on Wurm Online, that is for sure. And Tuxie, you played Wurm Unlimited for a while, but just on your own. So you had the full GM powers and it got old fast, not having to work for anything. It's useful for testing things out though. Yeah, same here, Tuxie, yeah. And Vergent, most of the testing you wanted to do, you can do on the test server. That's true, yeah. So, should we kind of try and figure out where the heck we are again? Could this now be the place we wanted to get to? It could be that we're finally here, guys. I think this might be it. So we're trying to get to this spot here. And we're seeing these little spiky things. That could be one of the spikes right there. I think that's it, guys. That poor pig. He's been like running across the whole server with me. Can we swim across? That is the question. In the very least, I should make sure that all the heaviest stuff is put onto the horse's saddlebags so that I'm as light as possible. I wonder, guys, you know how like if you take your armor off, you can walk faster? Is it the same with the swimming? Let's see, open saddlebags. Let's see if there's anything we could just put in here. Well, the booze I'm actually going to probably need, to be honest. So let's just test this out and see whether the pig, guys. Oh, we're gonna have to kill the pig. I'm sorry, little piggy. You gotta go now. Because I just wanted it for the pork meat anyhow. Oh, we have to stop bleeding it, don't we? Okay, and of course I put the butchering knife over here. That wasn't very smart. Okay. So, I think I'll try something. Now I wonder if my armor actually fits into the saddlebags or not. Unequip all? Does any of it fit? It does, actually. Okay. When it needs repairing as well. Oh, you need to carry it to repair it. Okay. So, let's see how this goes. Let's make sure we have... we should probably eat up as much as we can. Bacon? Didn't I say... What did I say, D. Jensen? Did I say something weird? I might have been... it must have been... My brain... Could be that my brain isn't working properly again. Okay. Oh, there's a nice marble house over there, actually. Might go and check that out. So, here we go. We got our booze, we got our horsey, and I'm pretty sure I can swim across without drowning. But I do have some ginger beer from Viking in case we get into trouble with our stamina. You haven't had breakfast yet, Vergent? Want to buy sea serpent spawns, says Sipaku. No! Sea serpents are horrible. Yeah, we're gonna get across just fine. No problemo. So I wonder, I see in the local here, Boosh and Kittykins. So that must be Kitty Kaboosh, Kitty Kaboosh's place. Is she still here in the chat? She is. So Kitty, can we come and check out your guys' place? And have I navigated properly? Are we where I think I am? Are we here, Kitty Kaboosh? Here at I-14? So, let's get the armor back on. Oh, it's in the saddlebags. Hold on. Looks like there's no equip option directly from the saddlebags, it seems. Yeah, we crossed that water just fine. Boosh says the guy who owns the island is asleep. I just said, I'll just tippy-toe around then. Don't mind me. So this is... Oh my gosh. This is the village of Lanfair... something something. See that deed name, guys? That is definitely a unique deed name for sure. But looks very nice. So there is That Welsh place is the name of this building. The door is locked though. Yeah, that's a good one, Sipaku. Murloc Island. Oh, the Murlocs are so cute. Go, 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 go. I can't even like I can't even mimic their chatter. So I wonder if this is this place or not. This seems rather round, this island. I'm not sure. Maybe it's this place, by the way. This is J11. Great pronunciation. This boosh. J1112. So I wonder if I went too far ahead. Hold on. Yeah, J1112. Yeah. I went too far ahead. Okay. I did go too far ahead, so we're gonna have to go back a bit. Do we have a way to get in? No? But I'm gonna mark this on the map now. Now we know where Kitty Kaboosh lives. So it's right there. And Queequitty says, that's it. Okay. And that's you, Boosh. Okay, right. Yeah, you guys have a nice little island here. Very, very nice little place. A nice design with everything. But I went farther than I was supposed to go. So apparently, the place I need to go, which is this one, could that possibly be this then? So we're just going to go, let's go around on the water's edge, and go over in that direction instead. So Vergent, you hold on, what was Vergent saying? So you made something wrong for render. Did you do the, you didn't use the plain stone? Were you trying to make like rendered stone? Oh, what's that? That's Boosh over there. You were trying to make rendered stone. Did you use like the old school stone with the... But then you can use the tool. I forget which tool it is to change it over to the plain stone. Hello. Yeah, I think it was pliers or something. Yeah, thank goodness we can convert. So not all your work is lost, just a little bit annoying, of course, to convert it back. Or to convert it over to the plain stone, yeah. So what is this place over here? Crimson Cabal. It's a dramatic name. Let's just turn off the UI here. And who do we have over here? Nethrix and Pim the Rock. Hello. And they seem to have some kind of little... so they have some kind of like... I wonder if this is a public sermon group. Sounds cultish, says Creepy Fingers. Although there's not enough people here right now to have a sermon group, you would have to have more. Yeah, because guys, I'm like on the verge of whether to make a faux priest or not. So if I were to make one, I would definitely have to find a sermon group. Does anyone, I was looking on the forums, there does seem to be some public sermon groups going on right now. I forget what server it was on, but it doesn't matter as long as it's in the... Oh, am I trapped? No. Okay, we're gonna have to go through here. Let's go through here. Yeah, if you're a new player to Wurm, by the way, and you wanted to make a priest for yourself, just be aware that getting those skills up is going to take a long time. However, if you manage to find a public sermon group, you can just search on the forums for who's holding them. You will be able to get your faith up really fast if you take part in those. I've taken part in a couple now myself, and it is really, really handy. So yeah, I'm kind of like on the verge of whether or not to make one myself. Exactly, Rayborg. Yeah, it goes pretty fast if you find a good one, where everyone's like, you know, dedicated to the whole thing, and everyone is helping each other out get their faith up. Yeah. And Tuxie, a faux priest is so nice to have. You love yours. Yeah. And Creepy, you made one also to help with the horses, and it's been great. Yeah, I mean, my main reason would be just for the Genesis only. Because I guess for you to be able to do the life transfer, you'd have to have 100, but then you'd also have to have very high channeling. So that would require quite a bit of grinding, I guess, to get up there. But in the very least, Genesis would be nice, yeah. And Donut says, your main character is Foe, and it's really the best, not just for Genesis. So what are the things that you do with your Foe Priest, Donut? And Sipoku says, Full Sea God shall one day be a minion of Libella. And wild growth is wonderful too. Oh, is that the one that makes the crops like grow up fast? And the trees and stuff? And Creepy, you do Genesis and Human Drizzled, so your animal husbandry doesn't get too high. Oh, hold on, Creepy. Hold on. One cotton pick a minute. So your animal husbandry doesn't get too high. So what does Human Drizzle do then? Does it lower your skills or what? Because that's a constant problem in this game, that animal husbandry, you don't want to get it too high because then you're having too many traits. Sipako says life transfer and venom, human drizzle and genesis. Raybark, in Steam server you went hunting driving cart. Having your foe sit in your cart healing you while you were killing mobs was so easy to hit 70 fight skill. Handy, handy, handy. That sounds very handy. I wouldn't have thought to use it like that, Raybarg. So there's kitty cabooses, or like kitties and bushes, like islands. Now we're just trying to find... Oh, it must be this one. Yeah, it's this. That's where we're trying to get to. Oh, Tuxie, right. It cures them of all if they're sick and stuff like that. And also grooms all animals in a 4x4 tile area. Right. Ah. So that's how it works. Since... So, since the animals Oh, let me try and figure this out now. Hold on. So the problem, I mean, okay, let me sort of like figure something out here. So once I hit 60 animal husbandry, I did not groom a single horse after that. And I haven't done that with Malena on Xanadu either. I simply don't have any need to groom them anymore. Because I got, you know, because they do just fine without grooming, to be quite honest. I don't see any reason to groom them after you've gotten your animal husbandry up enough. So I'm a little bit confused now. So if you can do this cast, how does it stop you from gaining animal husbandry when you're doing stuff like breeding the animals? I mean, that's the problem for me, is that every time I'm breeding animals or I'm shearing sheep, you're getting animal husbandry. So that's why I'm confused. Like, why would I care about the grooming stuff? So it makes animals milkable again, and then you can do every 15 minutes on the same animals, right? And Sipaku says it also has oak shell buff that makes you not need any armor. Oh, in PvP it's risky because of Dispel. But on PvE, you can go around with no armor set and have armor reduction equal to an armor plate set. What? That's super cool, Sipaku. I didn't know about anything about that. Huh. Donut says, oak shell is amazing unless you get a bad cast or don't have favor. Huh. So guys, I think we found our location. So let's just look on the map, like where we were supposed to plant that sign. So right here on this rounder part, so let's just try and find a good spot. Maybe right here where this rock is. Of course, the rocks tend to come and go according to growth stage, but of course, oh, but that's dirt actually. So that's just going to come and go, isn't it? Yeah, if some grass comes on it, according to the stage. Oh, I see, Kitty. So that was not your guys' island. You just have a deed down the beach from there, and you've been working on that for 2 months, right? Did I pass through your deed? So let's just fix that on the map then. If that's not, no. Oh, look at that, guys. I wonder if my quota was full again. It looks like what I marked there earlier on never actually went through. So I'm trying to think now where. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just plant it right here. So let's see, where's my sign? And today is December 1st. There we go. And then just plant this little baby down here. And Creepy says, you don't have much pen space, so you need to cure them from disease a lot since you're still breeding for 5-speed. Right. But, right. I gotcha. Okay. So Sipako says oak shell is 20 favor, so that's not too much. You generate that in like 2 to 3 minutes, and it's not high difficulty, so can land 20 minutes with ease if you have like 40 channeling, which is realistically easy to get if you work a little bit at it. And there's the dirt spell as well for foe, right, Sipaku, right. So when you create dirt with a priest, do you create just one piece of dirt at a time? And I'm guessing it doesn't use very much favor, right? Just a little bit, and then you can keep on doing it over and over again. Right, it's good to channel grind with, and you can fill crates and BSBs with dirt. Handy. And also if you get your foe priest to 60, you can switch off breeding so your skill doesn't get too high. Oh! Rite of Spring was cast on Harmony if no one mentioned it yet. No, no one has mentioned that, Dalrice. Thank you for pointing that out. So that's for the sleep bonus, right? Oh, they make 6 dirt at a time, do Jensen. Nice. So here we go, guys. We reached our goal. So just a recap. Today we started off at the deed that I have made, which is over here. Secret hideout. Very, very secret, of course. And then we wiggled our way through. We went through these mountains. Got through Sonata. Went along the shorelines. Went to the little island. Came along here and we came to this island over here. And we've reached our destination. KatsPurr / Safarina was here December 1st, 2020. Yay! Done. And so what do we actually have here? Let's go have a little snoop around and see what is on this little island, or it's rather a large island, to be honest. Does anyone live here at all? Let's see. So we didn't see your place, Kitty. Would you like me to come and have a look at your place? Let's do this, Kitty. Well, I'll just check out this island and I'll come back to you guys. So are you up north from the island that I was looking at? Or west, rather. So this whole island seems to be abandoned or like just desolate and empty, guys. I could imagine a nice little community could start its life here, where everyone has their own little corner of the place. I'm quite surprised to see nobody lives here, but clearly people have lived here. There's definitely like little marks of people having been here. You can see that there's that flattened out area over there. I wonder why people abandon this place. Oh, there's somebody who lives here. So this place is the Horde. Let's see what Kitty is saying. West, yes? Okay. I'll come back. I'll swing back around that way. And we'll come and see your guys' place. Yeah, just one shack. Oh, it's a little bit sad, isn't it? Oh. One tall. And I think it's actually marble over there. They got a second one started, though. But maybe what happened was that the player wanted to make a marble building, and then they just found that marble is so rare that they sort of lost heart with their project, realizing that it's going to be a tough thing to get enough marble for everything, for all the walls. Quite a big island, though. I'm not even sure. Can you? Oh, you can call it an island, but yeah, it's quite big. Maybe not so cozy after all. Great hunting grounds, though. But where are all the mobs, by the way? Like in an area like this, you would normally see lots and lots of mobs. But pretty empty, actually, mob-wise as well. Also, somebody's tried to do something here, but then they gave up. Is it possibly clay tiles? That they realized that they couldn't surface, or that they couldn't terraform this? No, that's step. Maybe there was stone underneath or something. Or else they've just been digging for dirt there, possibly. It could be that people just come here to get dirt. No! Oh, Sepako. All mobs hid because Safarina the Scarred is in the area. Yeah, indeed. Thank you for mentioning about the that cast. I'll definitely go and grab myself some sleep bonus for sure. I think this was shallow enough, yeah. And there seems to be some kind of city over there as well. Let's just go and have a very quick peek over there before we go over to Kitty's place. Kitty and Bouge's place. Those famous non-existent ducks quacking in the distance. Sipako asks, do you miss looting or have there not, or are there deeds that are starting to fall on the new servers as well? You will find abandoned deeds, but since it's mostly newbie players and newbie stuff, it's not really worth my time. You know, looting abandoned deeds on the old servers is a whole different story, of course. But yeah, I haven't actually really found anything to loot over here because it's all just like newbie stuff. So they're working on a very tall fence around here. Now, what is this place called? Ravenhold. Rings a bell. I could swear I've been through here at some point. Got their tailoring area. I quite like, actually, the way this is done. That it's like too wide with a too wide, like, arched entrance. That it's not like a deep building. Somehow, like, I could imagine you could really, like, decorate that nicely. And then you've got the wooden floor. Kind of makes it feel really cozy. I just need some more decorations, that's all. Yeah, we'll go back over to find Kitty and Boosh, check out their place, and I think we'll wrap up the stream after that. And am I gonna host Emo on his birthday? I have no idea about Emo's birthday. Sipako, I haven't been watching his streams for a long time, so I don't know anything about that. Agent Mangoes asks, how do you know if Venora priests still get alignment as a listener of Libella? Venora priests still get alignment as a listener of Libella. I'm going to have to hand that question over to some of the experienced priests here who know more about that. Tuxie asks, has anyone else noticed that if you wear the demon helm and take it off, other people can't see your hair? Really? So that seems to be like a visual bug then. Huh. I'll have to look into that, Tuxie, and make a bug report if that's the case. Oh, I see, Sipako. So he was going to stream some Wurm today. So Sipako, I'm completely out of the loop on what's going on with Drongo's streams. But is he not doing the Wurm Wednesdays anymore then? Oh, what is that? Is that a wolf? So Sipako says that there used to be that you lost 4 alignment, but now they made it neutral, so no change, right? Yeah, seems like you're good, Agent Mangoes. Uh, oh, I see, Seppuku, right. So, let's just butcher this little guy. We're on our way. We're on our way, Kitty and Boosh. Just need to get some a little bit more meat here so I can do some cooking at the new place. So, now let's keep our eyes peeled. There is... No, hold on. Where was that? That's the island over there, isn't it? So we have a long ways to go back. Oh, a corpse of a... I wonder if that has been... I don't think it's been butchered, has it? Or is this like on a deed? Yeah, we're in the village of Mountain View Bay, so we don't want to go there. Ooh, it's a bear, and we can get a fur for it from the... which we need for the bed. Yeah, it sounds like it was a really good change that they made it that way. For sure, that sounds like it would be really annoying. I mean, how could you get together with other priests otherwise? For sermons, if you would get that kind of like penalty, so... It's good that they made that change. Okay. Oh, damn it! It's on a deed. No. Oh. Hello there, her. Welcome on into the stream. And I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen you here before, her, because that is quite a unique name you've got there. Do you play Wurm Online as well? Hello there, Frosty. Welcome on in. We are just actually wrapping up the stream soon. We're going to Kitty also. Kitty and Boosh, I'm gonna just check this out. This looks pretty glorious. I'll go check out that very quickly also before I come over to your guys' place. So yeah, we've been streaming. Oh, I see. You've been around. You live on Cadence, her, right? I live on Melody, but I did. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's a way to get in here other than I guess we're gonna have to go through the bridge there. So I live on Melody. That's where like my main deed is. But I did found a deed on Cadence the other day on Sunday called the Secret Hideout. And it's just like a place where I can have my horses branded for Cadence whenever I visit, because it's such a lovely large server. So it's really nice to come here and do some hunting or adventuring once in a while. So whereabouts on Cadence do you live, Her? Yeah, it's not a secret. So you had a horse racing event the other day. I was watching Bun Bun's stream of the horse race, and I hope you guys. So you and Moma, right? So you just live east of Sonata. I see. Yeah, I watched the horse race from Bun's stream, and it looked really, really fun. I was gonna come myself as well, and then some things came up, and then I didn't. But definitely, if you guys, I hope you guys are going to be organizing more of those races. I will definitely come and take part in some of the future ones, for sure. So this place is Crimson Cabal. Okay, this was this place. And that was Crimson Landing down there. So this seems like quite a large place. Let me just see if I can have a peek inside. So how did you guys find the event, Her? I was sorry to see that not more people showed up, actually. I was really, really hoping, like I was expecting that a whole bunch of people would come over there, but I guess just for the future times, it just needs to be advertised a little bit more. Oh, I like these stables. These little tunnels into which they can put the carts like that. That looked pretty cool. But yeah, I'm sure, like I think Bun was saying on her stream, that it's sort of like, in a way, it was kind of like a trial run. And then I guess it's going to just get better and better the more people that know about it. Thank you so much for that subscription, Jure. I'm glad this is now your 3rd month. And thank you so much. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. I know, time just goes so fast, doesn't it, Jure? And Her, it was cool. You've never been to one before. You couldn't participate. Your horses are slow. Need to get more marketing out. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Quiquity, you're saying that I'm at the Crimson Cabal deed. Those guys made the Crimson Canal so this lake could access the sea. Oh, I see. Well, that's very cool that they made such a thing. Look at all the horses they got here. And I guess we need to turn left here so we can get back to the shoreline. And my horse is starting to get really tired from all that meat it's carrying, so definitely this horse seems to be slowing down now. Let's just get down to the the road actually ends right here. Oh, hold on. I think I misunderstood Her. So, you were saying that we had a horse racing event the other day. So I think when you said we, you were meaning that the people of Cadence had a horse racing event, or were you part of the people organizing it? I think at first I thought you meant that you were part of the team that was organizing it, but maybe you just meant that we Cadence people had the event, like the server had the event, right? We're definitely starting to get off track here. We need to go this way. Now we're getting back to the Grindel's Winge is the name of this place. That's quite a name. Grindel's Winge. Now... Now I missed the island. Was the island around there? Or is it... Now I'm so lost, guys. Turn around, says Queequitty. Turn around. Which direction should I go? Is it over here? Hold on. I'm so lost. I don't know where the heck I am. Is this your guys' place over here? I took a whole big, like, loop there, didn't I? The island, is that behind? I'm going in the right direction? Okay. Ooh, nice road. Nice and wide, big, smooth road. Ah, there's Boosh. Okay.
Hello.
Finally. And there's Kittykins.
Hello. Hello.
So, this is your guys' place, is it? And let me just check out first of all, like in relation to the island. So is the island just around this corner over here? So that I know how to mark it on the map. Let me just get a peek of the, if I can see where that island is. So I know Physic, he is an old friend from Second Life. He lives around these parts as well. There's the island, I believe, isn't it? That's the one. Yes, okay. So you guys must be... If that's the island, are you guys somewhere around here? Would it be this little pointy part where you guys are? Yes? Okay. Let's, oh, I need to remove some, we can now remove actually this. No. No, that can't be it because it must be over here. There's the island. So you guys are here actually, right? Yeah, I was pointing to this. That was wrong. Because there's the island, so it must be over here somewhere. I think it would be somewhere over here. So let's just mark it. And we can remove this one now. J11. Oh, hold on. J11. J11. Yeah, so right there. That's right. So Kaboosh's Rest. And I don't even have to put like whose place that is. I will remember that for sure. So let's go and have a look at a proper look at your guys' place. Oh, inside the ridge says Jinchako. Let me see. Yeah. Or do you mean over here or here? No. Oh, well, it's close enough, I think. So, let me just go into local chat here. So, Boosh is saying, your guys' first attempt at a deed. So let's have a nice proper look. You got some cows going on here. Your plant, you got some wemp growing here, which is, of course, wemp is always needed so badly. And this whole place is your guys' place. Very nice. And I love your little house here. So this is a store shed. I love the sort of open look to that. That looks really cool. And the fact that it's got the little floor there as well and one tile of wooden planks. Very nice. Lodging house. We'll have a little peek inside here. So this still needs to be furnished, I guess. Maybe there's beds upstairs. And then we have the smithy. Let's have a look at that. And a whole row of forges there, all neatly in a row. And a little spot here to take a breather from all the steam and the hot forges. Very nice design, guys. Very, very nice design. Let's go see what else you guys have here. So here you're keeping your sheep. Do you guys need enchanted grass at all? I'm not sure if I can do my enchanted grass yet today. No, I can't do my enchanted grass, I'm afraid. It's not time. The 24 hours isn't up yet. I would have given you an enchanted grass tile, because you can do those once a day. But unfortunately, it is too close to, or it hasn't, enough time has not passed yet, I'm afraid. That's unfortunate. You got your horsies over here. And then let's go over this way. So this is the farmhouse. Let's go see what's inside. Oh, that's locked. But I really like that you have this kind of open area here as well, which farmhouses often have, where, you know, stuff is stored and hay is stored and things like that. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have bales of hay that would actually stay there for a while and instead of like decaying away, just to give that kind of farmy feel to it. And then this is the farm kitchen. And here you've got a skull. And ooh, I guess you guys have painted that crater. Is that like a special wood type? I've never seen a crate that's that green. It's made from willow. Oh, okay, that explains it. And I'm sorry that I'm coming in with my horses here, or with my horse rather. It's so that I don't lose the lead. Oh, but it's actually branded, so I could actually get off my horse just fine without losing the lead for the horse. Very, very nice design, guys. I have to say, really, I mean, your first deed and you've made such a beautiful design. Did you guys design it in Deed Planner? And this place is Kabusha's house. Did you plan it all out in Deed Planner, or are you just building as you go along? Vergant says, nice thing about Enchanted Grass Tree is that you can train up an alt that to that level, and they will still be able to cast it even when non-premium. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. So you could have like a whole army of non-premium alts who could enchant grass, basically. And I was like thinking of selling like enchantment services at one point, but that was the only thing putting me off for Ghent, is that I was thinking that there's no way I'm going to start paying premium for a whole bunch of characters, right? It would defeat the whole purpose of like making money. I think I missed something up here. No, that was Kabusha's house, that's right. And this house over here, what was that? Armory, let's go check that out still. Red Dead Redemption flashback, says Seppaku. And you wish, so you didn't design it with Deed Planner, you wish you knew about it back then, right? How the heck do I get over here? Let me see. Oh. Well, it's just a little stone house. Yeah, lovely place, guys. Really nice job, especially considering that you didn't have Deed Planner. You did an absolutely fantastic job making this place. And I love the organic feel, the natural feel. You know, you have the tiers of, you know, it's not all just one big flat area like a lot of people do. It has that natural feel to it. Really beautiful job. Very nicely done. Definitely one of the better places I've seen from new players. So guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream now. I have to go make some dinner, and we shall be back, of course, on Saturday with another kingdom update. Unless I am still working on the new deed over on Cadence, I might just work on that. We'll see what state it's at that point. So I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a lovely little stream. We didn't see that much, but we did see a few cool places at least. I mean, there's definitely been some streams where there hasn't been hardly anything to look at. But we saw a lot of cool places actually at the end of the day and had a lot of nice chats. Let me just see. And well, thank you, Queequitty, for inviting me over. It was absolutely lovely to see your guys' place. Now I know where you live. Can come and pay a visit another time. Let me just see if there is anyone streaming Wurm. There are a few people streaming. What about... Let's go to Twitch TV Wurm. Let's go raid him. He has just one viewer right now. This is a new guy to Wurm. And let's go see what he's up to. Intended for mature audiences. Okay, thanks so much everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you all later on.